Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, hey. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all niggas. I've been talking for this last 14 minutes or this last like 10 minutes, bro. Y'all gotta cut me some slack. I'm 31 years old.
You nervous,
I just got my job back. All right.
You nervous,
I didn't smoke today. All right. Y'all know what happened the last time I TP'd the whole server, bro. My fault, gang. That's my fault. I know y'all wasn't finna do nothing with this last 8 minutes anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, bro. I feel like, okay. Dang. All right, let me start over, bro. Woo. All right. D10, B10. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? For being here, bro, at our first official community meeting. I want to open the door with just saying thank you to everybody. We're grateful across the board, you know, to the community, to the staff team, streamers, non-streamers, whoever you is. If you love D10, I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're here to talk about, is making D10 quote unquote great again. Before I get into anything, I just want to be clear that D10 never went nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't shut down. The show didn't stop. All we going through right now is what D10 has always done, and that's called a culture change. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things have been going in the wrong direction for D10, and D10 hasn't been on the same, I'll say, path or direction that it used to be, you know? So right now, what we're going through is a culture change. We're not starting over. We just building on top of what we already got, trying to incorporate the new with the old, and try to come up with, you know what I'm saying, a same page where we can just continue to make D10 move forward for the better. So I'm gonna just jump right in, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take everybody's day, so I'm gonna just move quickly through this. But the first part I want to address is the main thing, which is the disconnect between the staff and the community. I know throughout the versions, things have, you know what I'm saying, got lost in translation, whether that be y'all making suggestions and they're not being heard, or we making changes and y'all not involved, or, you know what I'm saying, we setting the tone for stuff, but it's just not being communicated with y'all. That's on us. And I feel like that's one of the small things we can do to start moving in the right direction to help y'all, which is, you know what I'm saying, like this today, the community meeting. Maybe we're not going to do these often because doing it too much is, you know what I'm saying, kind of, it saturates it. But we need to do more stuff like this where we can be able to speak on the same platform. The staff team and y'all have equal opportunity to come up and actually share y'all opinions on what's going on, what y'all think new we can add. And we just explain to y'all, you know what I'm saying, how we envision the server running. Because I understand as a role player, it's hard to understand what direction your characters need to go to when the people running the server don't kind of give you that direction. You know what I mean? So a few things we're going to do to start making those changes. I don't want to just yap y'all ear off and not give y'all the changes. The changes we're going to start making, first thing is change logs, right? I know a long time ago we used to do that where the devs would update a channel where they show you everything that's coming to the city or was removed from the city. We're going to bring that back so y'all not just blankly running around trying to do stuff that you don't know exists. It'll also give us an opportunity to just lay the framework for, you know, everything we want to add and everything you guys want to do or see. You know what I mean? We'll also open up the suggestion channel once again. But this time we're going to do the suggestions a little bit different. We're not going to just open the channel for y'all to just drop random shit. We're going to separate the forums and make the forums more specific to the role play that you want to talk about. So like we're going to have a criminal role play suggestion, civilian, the service industry, you know what I'm saying, with police, EMS, and food businesses. We're going to separate it so that it's just not a thousand apps on one and another, and y'all can actually give y'all real opinions and be heard on what it is that y'all want to see. It's our job, you know what I'm saying, to put those visions in play and make y'all feel like the game that y'all are spending money and time and putting all y'all life into is hearing you and giving you what you want. Another thing I want to introduce maybe in the future, and depend on how y'all feel about it as a community, is a server survey. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a consistent thing. It'll be like one time or one-off things where we just ask y'all what y'all think will shape the server right now. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think with what we have can we bring right now to make things better? And we'll address those more, you know what I'm saying, immediate, so that y'all can feel like y'all are being heard. So yeah, the communication and the transparency of the server and the staff team is going to be bridged now, because we want to just make sure that we all on the same. We don't want to continue to make y'all feel like y'all sits aren't being valued, your opinion isn't being heard, and that you just come into a sit and you automatically know you're going to lose. Okay. We are going to start being transparent about what happens. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not there to represent yourself, we'll allow you to get that opportunity to show your clip. We'll also be telling you everything that's going to happen before it happens. So if we're going to wipe your pockets, you can expect a staff member to tell you that. If we're going to clear your stash, you can expect a staff member to, you know what I'm saying, tell you that. We're going to be more transparent and we're going to be more fair about how we do things. And you'll always get an opportunity to fairly be heard, fairly state your case.
Bro,
and we'll decide, because there always is a yes or no. And sometimes you might lose. That's just the reality of this shit. But we're going to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, y'all get the opportunity to be heard and actually hear a fair opinion. And more people are going to have their hands on it, so we can make sure that it's just not one person deciding what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't just be one person's idea of what is happening in your sit or in your situation. We're a staff team, so we should make those decisions as a team rather than just one person deciding what role play really is.
It's the chat valid.
So that's on our part. But we sit there and play by the rules the whole time. It ruins the experience for not only you, but the niggas you role playing with and the people who are entertained by watching you. You know what I'm saying? So we can do our best to handle these sits fairly, but understand the rules that are in place. We're going to go off the bottom line and we're going to judge your sit like that. It has nothing to do with how I feel about you. It has nothing to do with how the staff member interacted with you before. It's about what's going on and what's right there. And y'all have the confidential tickets. Those will be looked at by several high table members, not just myself or not just the senior admins. We'll all look at those so we can make sure that y'all situations are being handled fairly and unbiasedly. All right. I don't want to wait too much time on that because we already know how that should be handled. But I'm just letting y'all know that that's going to be addressed moving forward. The next thing I want to talk about is civilian role play in the city. Okay. Now, the city itself, especially the civ side of things, I know that's where we're lacking the most at. I'm going to be transparent with you. I know that we are lacking in civilian role play and activities in the city. I think that along the way, we lost the understanding of what role play really is, right? You don't need a script or an MLO. I mean, technically you need an MLO, but you don't need scripts or weapons or act like, you know what I'm saying, physical things to role play. It's about what you got in your mind. You know what I'm saying? So though we do have a lot of map and space for y'all to be creative, we have dropped the ball on giving y'all activities and things to do that are interactive with the map. And that's what we're going to start to change. You know what I'm saying? You'll start to see various things around the city that are interactive with each other. Like y'all could probably pick fruit out in grapeseed, you know what I'm saying, from trees. You'll see a peach tree. You could pick some peaches from that tree and eat them peaches. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make bars more interactive so you can walk into the bar and actually use a bar and not just be sitting there. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to give y'all the whole script, but we're going to give y'all opportunities to do things within role play that is realistic. You know what I'm saying? You could go for a walk in the park and be able to do things and just regular civilian shit that needs to be done. We working on this from every angle. Like I said, even though you don't need the scripts, we still looking for new stuff. We're also going to start doing like citywide events. Opposed to just having y'all pull up and shake y'all ass, we're going to do more things like races and how we used to do hide and seek within humane labs, or we would do like Michael Myers events, you know what I'm saying? Or we would do like, you know what I'm saying, find scavenger hunts and relay races and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just have y'all pull up and just stand on top of cars and do some emotes. It's about having fun with this shit. We hope in doing that, and having events and doing things like that, y'all can also carry y'all RP forward. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to these events, you don't have to just kill nobody or stab nobody or beat nobody up. You can have interactions with people that are real role play. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all are newer to the role play scene, so you haven't seen what the day-to-day role play is. You just see the clips. But the real reality of role play is sitting there and interacting with the people that's along your character storyline. You know what I'm saying? So having server events like this, hopefully we can push that forward for y'all so y'all can have one place to meet up and do shit where you just don't have to worry about getting shot or stabbed or beat up, because you can carry your role play forward with the shit we give y'all. To play into that, we also the staff team and I, we come up with an idea where we can introduce server level events. So if you was around for V4, we had a situation where we shut the hospital down because a disease outbroke. And if you went into that area, you started throwing up and shitting on yourself and a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that is stuff that carries your role play forward. We want to start introducing things like that and like part of Roxwood. You might be in Roxwood one day and find out, oh shit, the purple smoke made it over to Roxwood. Now you got to go to the woodland area. Now everybody's in the woodland area and you forced to role play. You know what I'm saying? That's also opportunities for us to put shit in the woods. So, you know what I'm saying? Put your context clues together. If we sending you to one side of the map, why might that be? You know what I'm saying? You can use your creativity to try to build on your role play. And again, when I say build on your creativity for your role play, remember, you are acting as a character. You are not an amplified version of yourself or anybody that you want to be in real life. You are being a character. Okay? When you log on to this, you should instantly put your real name out of your head and you should be acting like the character that you about to hit play on. That is what we're doing here. All this toxic OOC shit and y'all being bored in the server is because you're not carrying out your character storyline. You have to carry out a storyline for your character. That's what role play is. Not Jared Johnson flying in because I'm finna talk to bitches because, you know what I'm saying, I can't get business in real life, so I'm finna hop on D10 and make some money so I can go. No, bro, that's not what this is. You gotta make a character from start to finish. Your CK is your finish. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So now how we expect the server to run, I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, our expectations. Like, I'm glad I was talking about that. It's to play your character. You know what I'm saying? Your character has a name, a story, a past. You gotta lean into that. The people, if you look back in history, right? Even if, like, I'll use Phantom as an example because y'all know Phantom. When you think about his best characters, you don't even tie it to Phantom. You think about Kylo Richmond, you think about a 5'2" nigga who stole 13 million from an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at the chat, you see people like, you know what I'm saying, who had characters and brought them to life. You think of those. You don't think of the person themselves.
Ziggs with the tier 1,
so
with
that's
11,
one
with
thing
11
that
months. I
I
appreciate
recommend
you,
y'all start doing instead of just copying whatever big streamer is doing the next. Find what your character is good at and build on that. Second, y'all have to stop trying to win every single scene. All right. Some of the best storylines in roleplay history started with somebody losing. There's always going to be a winner and a loser. I guarantee you that. But you can get back on the game every day. You don't have to worry about taking that loss. If anything, your chat is going to hold you and give you the interaction of holding you. It's going to be fucking hilarious when you go back and watch it and see what your chat was saying about you. Because guess what? It's not you being embarrassed. That's your character. Your chat ain't laughing at you. The people in other people's chats ain't laughing at you. They laughing at your character. So take that L because it just adds to your role play. You know what I'm saying? If you're the one who's going to win that scene, you don't always have to kill that nigga. You don't always have to. Let the role play continue. Even if you know, bro, if I don't kill him, I'm going to jail. Cool, nigga. That's something for your character to do other than just stand there and farm. You know what I'm saying? Allow yourself to lose, but also set yourself up for wins down the road because it's going to be so much better in role play when everybody tries to make it happen instead of trying to win. Stop getting in the win or loss mindset. Just let the shit happen. The best part about D10 and why everybody keeps coming back to D10 is because it's organic. It's not about scripting shit or telling each other how it goes. Bro, some of the best scenes happen in prompt. You know what I'm saying? And I see y'all talking about the RP is soft or, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your role playing gonna be the same as others. That's when you have to pivot around it. In real life, you're not gonna like the person that don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to stop them either. But you have to figure out how to get around it.
Cook then, twin. Cook then, twin.
Thirdly, and most importantly, I just want y'all to remember that a lot of these situations are not that deep. I can say for sure that people have started to care less than they used to in the past. But a lot of times, especially in the last week that I've been here, I just see y'all making the biggest deal about little shit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all want to get stuff back. I understand y'all put the countless hours into it, but it's like, it's just not that deep, you know? And a lot of times when y'all have issues and y'all report it to staff, we're not going to just let y'all come in and just automatically get comms or get banned. I'm going to give y'all niggas opportunities to have a conversation with each other.
Okay.
All right. We're going to set that expectation where y'all can have a conversation with each other. And possibly we don't mind reimbursing the scene if y'all come to a conclusion together and we really, you know what I'm saying, get to the bottom line and we can retry this role play. But what we can't do is y'all come in the call and y'all on that like, no, I want this nigga calm. No, I want that gun. No, I want that. We're not rewarding that no more. We're not rewarding that bullshit.
You
no
already
more.
heavy on the
Y'all
voice
not
changer
finna just
shit,
come in the
chat.
call, tell me, oh well, you know what I'm saying? He did this and he did this, and you know this said it. No. Was the role play there? You know what I'm saying? Was everything there? Like, did it make sense? Is it that deep? Are you really that mad, bro? Like turn your computer off for a second and ask, are you that mad? Because if not, we can come to the same agreement in sits and get past them. So we don't have to sit there for an hour in a sit, wasting your chat's time, wasting your time. And again, if you're not a streamer, because we have tons of people who don't stream. If you're not a streamer, I know you got other shit you could be doing besides sitting in that call. So let's just make it better when you get in there. Let's just make it a friendly interaction, bro. It's quick and easy. I would say always aim to make a scene lit through role play. You know what I'm saying? When you actually role playing and playing the game, don't think about the rule. Think about the scene and how it's gonna look to everybody watching. Even though you're not a streamer, people gonna fuck with your character because they see you in somebody else's stream giving fire ass role play. That's gonna set you up to be able to role play with somebody else because they're gonna be like, oh, I fuck with him. He got good role play. All right, bet. I seen him RPing with Remy. Okay, bet. I'm gonna go see what he doing when, you know what I'm saying, when he by himself. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to shit like that. And if you wonder why, well, nobody's trying to role play with me. That's because you being weird to this new bitch that just flew in. You talk about you gonna slap your meat, and nigga, nobody care about that. Or you trying to get that nigga banned that just clocked off work trying to farm for 12 hours. You trying to rob this nigga for the little 20K he got. What the fuck is it? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit lame. That's not role play. That's weird shit. So we about to stop rewarding shit like that. Now I just want to be clear about this. That don't mean that the rules don't exist, right? There has to be structure. There has to be organization. So that don't mean that y'all can just go and break a rule and expect, oh, I'm about to just go in the call and call for Remy, or I'm about to call for a senior admin and plead my case. No, y'all know better. Now y'all know better. Now you just walk up on a nigga and shoot him in 30 seconds. Nigga, I'm not finna let you get there. You not winning that shit. You gonna do them comms, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a situation where the role play was built and niggas really just didn't know what happened and you caught his ass, it's like, all right, we could talk about that. You feel me? But if you know, if you know better and you come in, you pop that nigga on some bullshit, bro, you gonna have to sweep, bro. You gonna have to sweep, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Some people know better. If it's really like a really technical situation, like some real bullshit, then I might work with you on some less comms, but don't ask me, bro, because you know what I'm saying? I'll be high. I'll be forgetting stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just remember that the difference that we're drawing in this is don't use the rules as a weapon in a scene. Like, don't reach for reports and don't try to make something go your way. Genuinely try to make a scene out of some shit, and if it don't work and niggas do bullshit with it, then that's when we get involved and that's when we can have a conversation. Okay, so moving forward on the topic to bring it back to events. Like I said, parties and meetups and shit is cool. Like we're not saying you can't do that, but let's start trying to, on our part, we gonna throw events, but from y'all perspective, let's start trying to make events that are fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, come up with your ideas. If it's like y'all want us to black out the city and y'all play manhunt, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all see a MLO or a script we can add in for the day. We might consider buying it. You know what I'm saying? Like a slip and slide event or some shit like that. Give us ideas like that. And we don't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if we buy, like,
I got you.
We have a paintball tournament and we add paintball in for a weekend just so y'all can do that. I seen that. Yeah, hybrids, like you just said, paintball. We add paintball in and y'all do a paintball tournament for the weekend. We cool with that. Make event ideas like that and make it make sense. Write it down, structure it out, give it to us. And I'm gonna work through it with you. If I don't work through it with you, one of the senior admins will, or Lulu will, or anybody up here can help you out. You know what I'm saying? Events are huge, bro. I'm telling y'all, it carries carry forward the role play on different levels. So we gonna do our job, but y'all also have to be creative with y'all shit too. Because you create a culture for the city. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna do a party, make a theme for it. Stoplight, Mardi Gras, reggae. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. Mix the parties up. Y'all niggas use ChatGPT every day of your life, you know what I'm saying? Try to find jobs or shit, nigga. I do too, shit, I ain't gonna lie. But use that shit to come up with some party ideas, you feel me? So I'm gonna just leave y'all. I'm gonna just recap real quick, just to tell y'all what's physically coming. I see a lot of y'all talking about ERP. Unfortunately, we can't bring ERP because it is TOS. I wish we could, but you know what I'm saying? I promise you, some of my homies, I ain't gonna say no names, but some of my homies, they got voice recorders and sound bites, a little nasty sex sounds. I don't think that's TOS. Just don't spit. Just don't spit. Keep your spit to yourself. All right, but anyways, the things that we look to add, just to touch bases with y'all again, we're gonna add back the change logs. We're gonna bring that back those server suggestion channels. We're gonna split them up, the forums, for y'all to be able to, you know what I'm saying, differentiate what y'all want to suggest. We're gonna also bring back the server status channel so y'all can know when the server is up, the restarts are happening. We're gonna also start placing I would say designated role players around the city. Like, we're going to place designated role players, and we will reach out to some of y'all streamers for opportunities for this. But we're going to place designated role players around the city to help carry forward role play. So, for instance, like, I'll give y'all an example from my perspective. When I was Little D as the principal, and I helped y'all, you know what I'm saying, keep school going forward. We're going to give y'all positions like that, like mayor, like park ranger, like beach cap, like shit for the island. You know what I'm saying? Governor. We're going to come up with shit like that to put y'all in place so that we can continue to carry forward the RP. We're also gonna like I said earlier, we know that civilian RP is an issue, so we're focusing on the civilian RP. I promise y'all that. We're gonna start introducing more events and activities built around what y'all niggas tell us y'all want. So make sure y'all are being vocal but serious, and we're gonna do what we can. We're also, like I said, gonna add more interactive elements across the map. Shout out my boy Prosy. He came up with an idea where the jobs will start to interact with the city. So I don't know if this is possible, but an example is there will be an electrician job. If nobody is doing the electrician job, there will be rolling blackouts throughout the city. That's just an example.
I just said that. Luke never left.
Food jobs. We're thinking about incorporating back the V5 food script, where you would do you would have to order your supplies and go run a truck to go pick them up. Since y'all niggas love this farming simulator, we gonna make that rely on that. So if ain't no farmers in the city, how the fuck you gonna make food? How y'all gonna make money? Just to give a little shout out to the DOJ team, we also introduced a new litigation process. Instead of offering the ability to just buy businesses outright, which what we've been doing, and y'all will buy a business or get funded a business and lose that bitch after a week because you don't do shit with it, we're gonna start doing a litigation team, which is gonna do surveys for your business. That means customer service reviews,
I'm listening to
quality
right
reviews,
now,
quality of life reviews. You got gangbangers running around pretending to be business owners. Their ass is getting shut down. We repoing that shit. You're also going to be subject to a weekly fee rather than just paying upfront a big subscription. Okay, it'll be a weekly fee that we come and collect. You'll still be able to make upgrades and do things to your business, but that will add to the value of your business. So your payments will increase. Okay, this will be on a weekly basis. When somebody gets fired, we're going to do interviews for y'all to be able to be the next person in that business. All right.
These niggas
that's how we think that we can keep the businesses functional, refreshing, new people in new places, give everybody an opportunity. Or all the I'm sorry, I was about to cuss. For all the interview processes, just come to those prepared, creative, with a good idea, and you got a better chance to get it. No, I'm not just giving it to the best streamer. No, I'm not giving it to the person that I like the best, or none of my homies. We're going to give it to the people who actually come to the interview, put the time in for the creativity, and actually show us that they can do it. So that's all I have.
That was
if you were taking notes, I appreciate you. If you're streaming, appreciate you as well, so we can go back and touch on this. I'm going to allow everybody on this team up here to get a chance to speak in order. And then after that, we're going to give the community a chance to speak. I would estimate, depending on what time we wrap up with the staff, I'll give y'all some time to come up with real opinions. Don't come up here and just say some BS. Come up here with real opinions. You know what I'm saying? Please do not TOS.
Damn,
we're gonna ban you.
It's heavy.
That's disrespectful. I'm being transparent. That's communication.
Community
I'm gonna ban you if you come up here and say some BS.
Ah.
Okay? Right? Okay, so now we'll go down from the chain of command. I know Cave and Alive are here. If one of y'all want to speak, say anything.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo.
I hope a lot don't say stop personal DMing him.
Making sure I don't pull a Remy right here.
Yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
Nice one. Okay. So first of all, I just want to start off by saying I think V10 is going amazingly. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna be completely honest. When we first started this whole idea, we did not think the server was even gonna keep up. with Roxwood, right? We thought this shit. There's no sorry swearing, but like there is no way this makes it past a week, right? But you know what? The server's doing well. I'm not gonna lie. So we're doing better than we thought. Next thing is I just wanted to kind of touch on what Remy was saying. Kind of contradicting what he says when he says you don't need a script. I think I'm the first person that will agree that scripts make everything 10 times more fun. You know, I think doing a slash me is so 2020. That they were good back in the old day. But I think personally, if I try to do my RP now, everybody would call it metagame, and I get banned tomorrow. So we're gonna try and introduce more stuff. That's definitely on the table. But I feel like what we need to do is we need to start rewarding the people for their RP. The people create the server, and without them, we can just throw whatever scripts we want in, right? We could throw in more farming, we could throw in more slip and slides and stuff. But if I can create scripts around your roleplay, I'd love to. I'd love to. I'm not gonna lie. People who have good ideas, people who have good intentions for the server, right? They have the best ideas. I could name 100 people right here who I'd create scripts for right here and right now. Because you all have such amazing creativity when it comes to the server and your characters, and you put days in, you put hours in, you put weeks, right? And I think you should all be rewarded. I would create 100 scripts for every single one of you, right? So I'm gonna talk to the team. We're gonna come up with some sort of way to navigate around this, because I feel like we should start rewarding people with actual in-game physical activities for the sake of them having good roleplay. Like you can get money or whatever. You can get like whatever you want, right? But it comes down to the fact of if you're a streamer, especially, like
Black, what up, boy?
It's all fun and games being able to slash me something, but then if your stream actually sees the physical activity that's going on, I feel like that makes your viewers' experience and your experience
because it helps the people who actually don't know how to roleplay and learn
grasp your own idea around what's in front of you, right?
Man, D10 is in good hands,
so that's something
bro.
that I want to.
Sound like a bunch of niggas that care.
See what we can come up with, and we're going
to
be watching
all the
people's
admin in the
roleplay.
chat too.
And if we think that we can help you with something, we're just we're not even gonna tell you we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, right? Same thing with how plugs are done, right? We're not gonna tell you that we're doing it. You will just receive something one day. So that way, you don't even. It's not even like it's there. There are a couple of big issues at the moment that we are working through. One of them is the progress bar. That shit is terrible. I want you to know that we are aware of it. Been trying to fix it for weeks at this rate. It's getting to a point where we just might need to just throw the current one out and put a new one in. But just to know that we are actually looking into it, right? Just so you're aware, it is 100% being looked into. Next thing I want to say is if you guys have any suggestions, I want you to utilize the suggestions tab that will be put in, because I don't want you to just throw a script in there, be like, add this. Literally use your mind. Your mind is a canvas. I know so many of you in here that have canvases the size of states, right? You can create amazing things. I've seen you all do it, right? From your streams to the way you set up events to the way you role play, everything. I know every single one of you can create something amazing, right? I want you to not just like go find scripts and be like, add this. I want you to go into the suggestions tab, think of something that is unique to D10, because we're not here to just create stuff. Well, sorry, we're not here to just add stuff. We're here to create stuff that's unique for D10. And then when people see a script, they go, "Oh, that's D10." They can't correlate it to any other server because it's not in any other server. So that's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. This is your homework. I'm giving you homework. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Word. Thank you, Alive. So just to summarize what Alive said, he's gonna hear y'all suggestions. The devs hear y'all. Basically try to be creative with what y'all sending. Y'all don't always have to just send whatever you find on YouTube. Come up with something that you might be able to, you know what I'm saying, create yourself, and then we'll bring it to life. Okay.
I feel like Alive covered a lot of the bases. I just want to say we've been having a great season so far, and it's only gonna get better.
Damn, I've been wanting to hear her voice.
Yeah, your suggestions matter. Just like he said, don't just throw in scripts that's already made. We can make them. He can make them.
You're a creep.
And
no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's
bitch.
about it. Thank you. Have a good one.
Perfect. Thank you.
W
right.
Alive WK.
All right, we'll open the floor to the senior admins. Senior admins, y'all can take the time now. Haley, you're black. Y'all good? Nobody? All right, bet. Yeah.
I'll just touch up a bit on what you said.
My nigga black.
Create characters, guys. We want characters, not just people trying to be themselves or an amplified version of themselves.
Damn, rude.
Creating characters creates more roleplay. We want people to branch out who they roleplay with. Also, so try to like best way to explain it. Try to find a different crowd to roleplay with sometimes. Like, I know people have their storylines and whatnot, but branch out. You know what I'm saying? Get your role play. You can teach other people how to role play with your role play, right? And you can learn from somebody's experience. You can learn from somebody new. Everybody has their own experience when it comes to role play. So, yeah.
Damn, I guess I did bad making my character in the game.
Appreciate you, Black.
I made myself in the game. I did bad, chat. Five.
Bailey, want to say something, Bailey?
No. Go ahead.
I can hear me. I just want to say, like, be
back.
creative and shit. Role play around new people, like what Black said. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I try to do everything. Every time I go to the field and shit, I try to give people a good opportunity. They be talking about I'm picking corn. Like, gang, you feel me? Like, try something new. You get what I'm saying? There's so much shit you could do in the city. I be trying to try new shit. You feel me? Just be open to like new ideas and new opportunity. I be watching everybody's streams and shit. I be seeing like what people be on, and you feel me? I'll give you the opportunity and see if we could post something and build a movie. But just be creative and stop thinking that's all you could do. You feel me? Stop thinking that you could just sit there all day and just pick corn for 5 hours. You feel me? You could do better, bro. But that shit though.
Appreciate it. Haley, you was gonna say something?
Yeah. Basically what I was about to say was pretty much going over the staff to community aspect. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much what Remy said. We're not trying to punish anybody. We're trying to give people like the opportunity to sort out their own issues because we're all grown. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what we're trying to do. Also, when it comes to like the regular, like being in the server, being in the city, one thing I really want to emphasize that you do not have to be tough all the time. Like, give people the opportunity to like, interact with each other and everything like that. You don't have to be so I'm so sorry. You don't have to be like so aggressive all the time because you never know. You probably do miss an opportunity to, better your storyline or branch out to a whole different storyline than what you're currently doing. So just, just keep that in mind when y'all are like role playing and stuff.
Well put. Any other senior admins want to? Dom? Okay, but.
Yeah, so I want to talk about a little bit of opportunity. That's the word that's getting thrown around a lot. For the small streamers, I want you to know that we focusing on you guys. I am somebody that if you've been here in the city for a long time, you know that I've been here a while. Me personally, I keep away from big streamer because they already got their thing going on. They already sort of made it. I like to focus and stay around the small streamer because I feel like that's the future of D10 and the future of streaming. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel like a plug is only going to be given to a big streamer. It's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You can have 5 viewers, you know what I'm saying? As long as you keeping consistent, you giving great RP to the city, your gang is giving great RP around you. Be aware, you have to mind who you have around you. You could be a great RPer, but if you have somebody that keeps putting your RP down, apologize. If they keep putting your RP down, it's going to look bad. So surround yourself with good people. Make sure your gang is looking good out there because that's going to help you and help them at the same time. It's not only you, it's about your whole gang looking good, everybody making it. So if you're a small streamer, just keep aware. We are looking at you. We are keeping aware that you putting in the work as same as big streamer or probably even more because you grinding to make it where they at. So be aware that your opportunity is coming, and we are.
I just did something crazy. I just did a 2-leg parlay. The Spurs, while they down, in the Lakers, 50 to win, 315.
Well put, and I definitely agree with all of that. Any other senior admins want to share something?
50 to win, 315.
One thing that y'all will start to see more. We've done it recently. Is kind of touching up what Remy said. We want to get a closer communication with the community, right? So sometimes we may pull you and like just to see where your RP is going and see what's going on, and pretty much question you about like, how can I explain what's going on in your RP, right? So we want to create a good relationship with the community. I feel like in the past we didn't really have a close relationship with the community. So when we pull you guys and ask y'all questions or like just seeing what's going on in your role play, don't make it, I don't want you guys to think you're getting in trouble, nothing like that. We just want to get a better understanding of y'all role play and what will help y'all role play. And we'll give you guys our honest feedback also.
Who was that? W Black. That's the Black first time. That's Black second time talking.
I just want to address a couple things I read in chat. Somebody said, let the streamers speak on things that should be added. We're going to give y'all the opportunity after staff speaks to speak. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get everybody, but
blackball. What's blackball?
We will give people opportunities. And also, we will start, something I forgot to touch on is that we're going to start being more transparent with the streamers. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like through the streamer chat. If y'all hop in waiting for support, I want to leave a more open door for us to be able to hop in waiting for support and discuss things, whether that be carrying your role play forward or us stepping in on role play you feel like ain't going well or that could lead to toxic interactions. I always believe it's better to get in front of shit before it starts getting bad. So we gonna open. I'm personally opening that door for y'all to hit me up when it comes to things like that. If y'all think we need to pay our attention to something. And somebody also said something about activities in Cayo. We're going to start bringing more activities to Cayo, but very specific. All I can say with that is just pay attention to the dynamic of the city. I'll throw a couple things out there that I keep seeing y'all ask, which is Grapeseed opening up. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to how the agriculture and the things we add to Grapeseed start to play out. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll start to see some of the same things in KO.
I mean, being blackballed in the
like
city,
I said, we're trying to make the map more interactive.
Being blackballed
so
out the city.
Y'all role play through.
In the city
it's not just going to be
directed towards your role
shit
play.
like that. We're trying to create our own stuff. So the dev's going to find ways to incorporate the map into your role play. So to move forward, senior admin, do any other senior admins got anything they want to say?
So it's hard for me to like speak on that because it's like I know they not blackballed out the city.
All right, cool.
No, that should be it. No, that's it.
All right, bet. So I'll open the floor for admins.
Don't feel like they blackballed in the city. That's what their role play presents, bro.
Have anything you want to share?
Yo.
Good, Chef.
Real quick, I know y'all been hearing the same things. If y'all see me in or out of city, you want to hit me about anything Civ related. You know, I've been doing Civ RP since V4, and I take pride in it. You know what I'm saying? And although sometimes it may feel like it ain't shit to do, you got to make the best out of it. But we're trying to bring more to it. So if you see me and you want to talk to me in RP, out of RP, you want to put me to the side so you don't ruin anybody else's immersion, come to me with your ideas and what y'all got. If y'all got me in the Discord, y'all can send me shit that may be edited. I can send it on up and all that. That's all I want.
Thank you for that, show.
Yeah, I mean the blackball in the city is directed towards the role play, bro. The out of city
yeah,
where blackball
or
is
Maz
completely
wanna speak?
different. I don't think y'all are blackball out the city, bro. Y'all not
Go ahead,
making
Reggie.
tickets and tickets getting
You see them
closed.
freaks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
so I want to emphasize what Remy was talking about when he was saying about the suggestions. I don't know about the rest of staff, but my DM's always open. I've personally been working on a couple things to. I've personally been working on a couple things for the factions, so we could make sure that's more figured out. But so if y'all got any suggestion or anything, y'all can always DM me as well as use the forums. That's really about it. I don't want to keep reiterating the same thing everybody else been saying.
W
But
that.
yeah.
Turn that gate up.
Yeah, my Southwest details. What the fuck?
I appreciate you, DC. Next, freaks.
All right. What's going on, everybody? I just want to say I appreciate all y'all for playing the server. Being locked in, doing that. But I just wanted to touch base on a few things that, like, pretty much the most common reports. I just kind of want to make communication a little clear of what can be easier, make our job easier to help you guys. Like starting off with number one is the falling through the map. That's like one of the most common ones that we get at the beginning of the restarts. We kind of came up with a way that'll make it simpler for us. And I just want to say that when you guys do that, to make it easier and kind of faster to help you guys out, mostly it happens in Roxwood. Just have that screenshot ready and the ticket screenshot or even a clip. We're gonna make sure that you're under the map. But after that time zone, do expect to, actually join with them for support as we've been having you guys do. As you guys probably noticed, what you guys falling through the map. Yeah, I asked you guys to join with them for support. But moving forward, we kind of just help you guys out around the restart time frame, just to kind of help you guys get back in the city. Second thing I wanted to touch base on is, and it's kind of bad that I do, but was the fail RP. I've been seeing a lot of the fail RP come in, and I just want to kind of, remind people.
Already lost 20K.
Even if you feel like the scene wasn't done right, if you feel like, the person shouldn't be robbing you, just put your hands up. You're going to get reimbursed. You know what I'm saying, depending on if the scene was done right or if you actually was done wrong. But just like running away kind of ruining scenes, and it's been numerous things that people have done to kind of just like ruin the scene completely. Just make sure to put your hands up, you know what I'm saying, and just go with that scene to keep it going. Just keep the RP, you know what I'm saying, locked in for the person that's not around you, that's probably not even on the scene, just seeing you get robbed, just to keep that immersion going for everybody. The last thing I wanted to touch base on and remind people, and this is all in the rules, by the way. I'm just here to remind. There's a scam limit. Scam limit is 150K. Just be careful. You know what I'm saying? There's been some heavy scams going around as of lately. Just be careful, you know what I'm saying, with the conversations. Not saying that you won't, you know what I'm saying, get scammed, depending on the wordplay of what's going on between you and that other player. I just wanted to remind people of those, just because that's the most common thing that we're dealing with right now. Where we at in the server. So yeah, and just make sure y'all touch base on the rules.
Got him for 2,000 baggies. Fuck.
That's all I got.
Appreciate you, freaks. Just to touch on that, we did update the rules, but we did not add a rule. We more so gave a disclaimer that you should always be specific when doing your deals. That is real life scenarios that people will scam you. You know what I'm saying? They will get over on you if you agree to something.
Oh shit!
That you saying. You know what I'm saying? So please, I mean, that should be a part of your role play, is catching that and you know what I'm saying, trying to push on why they're trying to do you like that. Admins or Maz, any of y'all got anything else y'all want to say? Oop, got something?
Just building upon what DC was saying, y'all. for regarding factions.
Jimmy, what up, boy?
We are building upon what the rules are in place, kind of not specifying them, but just giving more clarity. So if any faction leaders or anything they want to like DM me or DC, feel free to, or we can hop in a call. I'm more than happy to listen. Other than that, just keep pushing out the good role play. And if y'all have any ideas regarding server events or anything like that, feel free to also ask me. I can help out.
That's my guy right there.
That's all I got.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Boo. Any other staff team want to come up and share their piece? Anything they want to talk to the community about?
Yo, this chat is moving, chat.
One last thing. This is
Black,
something that someone asked me to mention.
Okay.
Criminals or just in general, right? Taking, like Remy said, taking L's are a part of your role play, right? You get in a chase, you dump in your car or jump into the water, like
Ooh.
that shouldn't be your resort every single time. Yes, I get it. Sometimes that may be needed, but let's limit that, right? Let's take our L's when we have them and learn from our mistakes, right? Dumping your cars into the water after getting in a chase, that just kills role play right there. Like there's not much can be done in a scene like that. Like we don't, as PD, we don't want to see people dumping their cars in the water and now we're trying to punch you in the water, or now we're trying, like, you pretty much kill the chance of role play after that. That chase, you getting caught, can turn a scene completely around. Just allowing yourself to get caught, whether you can be free, whether you get caught, whether it's going to in some way, we will make sure.
I'm not gonna talk this meeting. I'm gonna talk next meeting, maybe.
Increases your role play, other than just killing it right there. Like, there's nothing that happens after that. But yeah, I just wanted to touch base on that.
Appreciate that. Marty, you wanted to say something?
No, I'm good, bro.
Any other staff team want to say a piece? Okay.
What's poppin', Rose? Nigga, it's gonna be a community meeting.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, it's Wayne. I'm on a Poachy account. Yo, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. The drug warrant Kayo's crazy. W's. PD going nuts. W's. Ain't gonna lie, people jump into the water. The PD, they about to get some soon. If they unlock it, it's about to get heavy. I ain't gonna lie. W's. You feel me? Besides that, everybody been going crazy. I love watching the content. You feel me? Keep giving y'all feedback. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep being great. Keep being beautiful. You feel me? Let's keep winning. Everybody keep going up together. You feel me? Whole lot of D10 shit. And that's all I wanted to say. Remy, my fault. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, bye. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Any other staff?
When I'm in a community meeting, that's
all right,
heavy.
Well, now is the time. Everybody's been waiting.
Yo.
How the fuck did Yari just get up here?
Yo. Can you
Nigga,
hear
you
me?
just stepped on the stage by yourself, nigga?
Yeah, I just stepped on. Look. Listen, this your D10 Coke plug. Shout out D10. D10 is going crazy right now. That drug warrant Kayo. Y'all know who won't come out on top of that. Y'all know what time it is. But look, though, real quick, Remy, voice changes. You know what I'm saying? What we doing with that? You know what I'm saying? People coming in here talking regular, and then all of a sudden they got a chip installed into their throat. Pause. You heard? And now they talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Can we change up the voice changer shit, please?
So I had this came up yesterday or the other day, and it was that like voice it wasn't voice changer, but it was voice ID. And in my opinion, right? Like if I got ops, you know, of course I'm a 9-to-5 guy. You know, I don't have ops, but if I have ops in real life and I hear this dude and I know this my op and he got a mask on, hoodie, whatever. Wouldn't I assume that's my op though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like wouldn't I know that's him?
But I'm saying though, people putting on voice changes to hide from getting grabbed up when they like the plug or they like the distro.
I agree with that.
Like, I just think that's power gaming You know what I'm saying? He could just flick a button and now he'd be like, yo, bro, I got, you know what I'm saying? I just think that's power gaming. Like, what are we doing?
I see that perspective. What do you think about if they can naturally change their voice?
That's
if they can naturally change their voice, that's fire. But when you take, when you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Grab a little button, you press a button, and then you put on a mask, and then you like, and then you got distros hiding. You feel me? Why is distros hiding? Oh.
Yeah, well, in the term of plugs, I think that's an easier way to regulate it. Like we just say straight up, like plugs can't do that. I'm not saying that's the rule now, but I'm just saying like that. I think that would be, if it was a rule, I think that would be the easiest way to do it.
Man, that'd be amazing. That would change everything. It'd be more wars. It'd be more lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But people, they put that voice changer on because they scared to get grabbed up. You know what I'm saying? But they be claiming like they steppers, but they not no steppers, you heard? They out here changing their voice, and that's all I gotta say, you heard? WD10, this your coke plug. I'm a real stepper, you heard?
Yo, Remy, can I say something? I forgot to add something.
Go ahead, bro.
Yo, so for everyone that I've been seeing, a couple reports I tried to add on. Stop using /cam to like.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm very glad you brought
Stop. Cause y'all be like trying to use it to, cause you know in VA that's the main reason, one of the reasons that /cam got taken out. Y'all was using it to listen to conversations, doing the most with that. That's all I gotta say.
I don't think K-Sign does that though, like to actually get intel on the scene. I think he just does that on some funny shit.
It's not even my opinion. Using /cam to listen to a conversation and using that in roleplay is 100% power game.
Yeah, that is power game. But
you cannot, like, by definition, that is power game.
Use it in roleplay though.
You know
He do it for jokes.
So if there's a clip with that, I mean, I don't know how you would want me to handle that any other way.
Actually, I'm not doing that to actually like see, like to use the information in game.
Like, and that's us being transparent right now.
I'm just being nosy to the chat.
Then you using Cam to carry forward role play.
Like, I'm just letting y'all
in a situation where you can't hear. If you just want to hear it for your stream, I don't care about that.
Exactly. See what
you know
he's saying?
Like if you using it so the chat can hear it, and you can hear it for the stream, cool. But using it for role play,
yeah. See, using it, that's exactly facts.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? Let's just think about that. Kenny, what's up?
Hold up. Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, bet. So I just got
Hey, bro, real window up, bro.
Hey, hold on. I'm about to be able to stop it. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second.
Alright, bet.
Alright.
Yo,
what up, bro?
Yeah, so just two things real quick. So as far as like you guys are like at the beginning of the version, y'all enforced the gang limit. Is this still 15?
I would say for now, if it was 15,
like the gangs are looking really bigger now.
Okay. Okay. We can enforce that some more. Definitely 15. The whitelist hasn't dropped yet.
Like, is there any way that it would be bigger than 15 now? Since like people are having like bigger clicks and things are looking different than it was planned at the beginning of V10, or no?
I would say it's not off the table. You know what I'm saying? It could be discussed for sure. We would just have it would just be based on how all the gangs are looking at the time, and then we would have to play it like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. And another thing I like to ask, so like you know how like there's plugs in the city. I think there's about 2 or 3 of them right now. And I know like certain shit is frowned upon and certain shit is not allowed. So are plugs allowed to scam people? Like plugs, like actual plugs.
Okay, if we're speaking about a situation that everybody is talking about, that situation, I feel like the way they did it was valid in the term of that fucks up their reputation as a plug. So now people are not going to continue. That person in role play theoretically should go and be trying to ruin their business. He should be trying to take them down. You know what I'm saying? Any way he can. Including telling people they scam, ruin deals, you know what I'm saying? So, and then try to go to another plug, you know what I'm saying? Or take that plug out. Now they just created another enemy that they might not even see coming.
You think it would probably make sense to drive that person out? Like if you had something that they needed, right? That would be good. I mean,
that's role play.
They scammed you. Exactly.
That's
I just had to make sure. All right, well, that's
now I will say, bro, if it's like, you know, they actually scamming, like giving y'all bullshit and obviously like if Coke bricks was a thing and they say Coke bricks and they say, all right, bet, and they give you a brick, like a regular building brick.
Nah,
Then
Carson,
it's
they
like,
was
okay, bro, like
violating.
what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But the way they played it, it was like, nigga, they was doing bad business. So it's like,
okay. Yeah, all right. That's all I want to know. All right, thank you, bro. God bless you
no
guys.
problem,
Have a great
bro.
day.
God
Jesus
bless you
loves you.
too. I'm trying to. There you go. What's up, bro?
Pyro, what up, boy?
Yo, sorry, give me 1 second. One shit. You hear me?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. First, I want to say, community manager, welcome back, Remy.
Thank you, bro.
And I appreciate the staff and Dev, the work that you guys are doing and all that stuff. I just wanted to point out, like, someone mentioned about the smaller streamers and stuff like that. I respect you for doing that because obviously a lot of smaller streamers and even some big streamers have been in D10 for a while and haven't got the recognition that they deserve. I just wanted to say that can we try and, like, I don't know if you want to bring this back, but like the subpar roleplay or the drone roleplay, can we like limit that shit? Because a lot of people just ruin other people's scenes, whether it's a big scene or not. You can ruin their scene by just doing drone and dumb like subpar bullshit. When, excuse my French, but like there's been times where people try to make a scene like you don't have to be the main character on every scene, bro. Like you're the main character of your story, 100%, yeah. But people doing drone shit and like subpar shit around other people, you're ruining their movie. And like, can we like trying to enforce that? Because there's been times where I'm watching people's streams or watching their scenes.
Damn, W7
I'm
hours.
watching their streams if I'm not in the city, obviously, and I'm watching their scenes if I'm around them, and I can kick back and just watch it. I don't need to be the main character or be involved in it. But a lot of people want to invest themselves in it or inject themselves, sorry, in the scene and just say some dumb shit and do some dumb shit which ruins that person's RP, which could potentially lead to something bigger or can potentially just be like a good little fire scene for their clips or whatever. Like, is there a way that we can like focus and like watch that? What thing we can blame everyone throwing an RP? Because it does happen IRL, but I know you're gonna say that it does happen IRL. People will inject themselves, but there's certain times where people that just completely ruin it. You mess up the whole dynamic for other creators. This is a 10C at the end of the day.
And to be honest, like I said in the beginning of the meeting, the point of video games like this, because this is a video game, right? Facts. It's a community-based video game, right? It's everybody doing the same thing at the same time, but for their individual character. So y'all have to like I'm agreeing with you, Carnes. I'm speaking to the community when I say y'all have to understand why you actually play this game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to be a character. You know what I mean? So he's right. Like sometimes I see the same shit. Like side characters, and even not to even call you a side character, but people who act like side characters and come in and just do bullshit or be ignorant in a scene or start doing some weird shit. Like, yeah, maybe it might be funny to you, but like everybody else is like, damn, bro, you kind of ruining what the scene is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I just want everybody to do is, and I challenge everyone to do this because I had this realization too as a role player before, which is step back for a second and just think, what have you done in actual role play, in a role play server? You know what I'm saying? Whether you pay money or anything like that, what have you done in a role play server with your character? And I think that'll help people start carrying forward the role play for themselves and for everybody around them. What you got something you want to say? Oh, what? Oh, shit. No, but yeah, appreciate you, Carnes. Yeah, no, we definitely, you know, so I think the community meeting is how we help fix that. You know what I'm saying?
100%. We appreciate you for even bringing that back and letting like community actually speak and be heard because it's been definitely been for a long time.
Yeah,
but
Y'all can hear
yeah,
me?
Fan on back.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yo, so the issue that I've noticed, right?
Uh-huh.
Been role playing for a little minute, over years, and I realized that like I can't really like blame somebody for not knowing what to do in certain situations. You feel me? Because a lot of this shit be improvised, right?
Yeah.
Unless you decide to script the whole scene out, then it's different. You feel me? I understand that.
Yeah.
But a lot of it be improvised. When a nigga fuck up, I don't really get tight. I just be like, damn. The shit that's annoying, which I feel like everybody would agree on, is like a blatant trolling moment and it's like we
Yeah.
all trying to make some fire RP. You get what I'm saying? So that's the part that I feel like everybody be like, yeah, that's a fact. That shit's ass. That right there, I agree with. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we see, anything like that, we gotta move right and pack the situation up. But besides somebody just having an L moment because they just didn't know what to do, you know what I'm saying? I can't,
Yeah, for sure.
fault somebody for that. You feel me? They just not as, you know what I'm saying? They still learning how to role play. You feel me?
100%.
That's all I have to say
Yeah.
on that. So just if it's blatant trolling or blatant like disrespect on terms of like trying to create some fire shit, then it's like L, right? But if it's like somebody trying to be better and they're just not as good yet, it's not an L for that. When they just learning. I mean,
Facts. And if you ask me, that's what make D10 great. You know what I'm saying? You never really know what you're gonna get. Whether you role playing that main clothing or you walk down the street to Legion and it's a whole fucking police shootout with a cartel. You walk down the street, it's a nigga fighting his baby mama at the garage. Like you never know what you're gonna find in D10, bro. So it's like, don't try to be mad just because somebody else is doing some role play. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But also,
Just to piggyback off that, don't be too logical about certain shit.
facts.
Let the shit be funny. If you punch somebody and he came back with 300 people and you don't think that's realistic, but that shit was funny, you know what I'm saying? Let that shit just be funny. We all gotta learn how to take our L's at times. You feel me? It's content, y'all. That's what makes this shit vibey. Like, think I just got jumped by 300 people. Like, you feel me?
It's
That's fire.
content,
Like, I don't know.
y'all.
That's me personally. Like, I want to, you feel me? But yeah, that's what I want to say.
Okay, appreciate you.
Make the scene
Tom
make
Cruise?
sense.
It's Joe, right?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What up, bro?
Nah, I was just gonna say, like, if people can like stop metagaming, like, for example, my own experience, right? Like, if I wear a mask but I got white legs, yo, Tom Cruise, like, you know what I mean? Like, before I even speak, you know what I mean? I even get a chance to troll people, right? And like, I'll give an example, like this Virgil loser, right? Like, no offense to you, right, bro? But like, I see him on stream. He's like, oh, like hinting that I'm the machete plug, but I've never talked to this guy, right? Like, he's just seen in a Twitch stream, and then like I sold him like knives on a page once, never spoke to him, and then I see on stream, they're like, oh, why don't you buy knives off that guy? And he's like, well, I think he has some animosity towards me. But like I had an argument with him on Tom Cruise, not the plug. So it's like you're feeding people information that gets used against me, and they don't know that you're just like making up the info, you know. So people can like like be a bit more realistic when someone has a mask on instead of just like assuming their identity. And like another issue I had like this police, like they like yesterday, like they'll tase you when your door's locked without even speaking to you, and they'll like I went to get in a police officer's car and they like switched from the passenger seat to the driver's seat to stop me. It's kind of weird. And then they ran me over and called me a bitch and left me. So like, you know what I mean? Like don't get mad when I F8 because you're like abusing me, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I get
like yeah, I don't really have anything to say, to be honest. I just felt like talking. But,
Yo,
yeah.
Yo.
I just want to say, that game is trash. All metagamers, you feel me? Y'all, I
Yeah.
hate all metagamers. All metagamers should just disappear. But I can't control the metagamers, bro. These they find ways to metagame and they make it so like they're like, oh, they not metagame and they try to make it seem they not metagame. We all know a metagamer that say they don't metagame. Come on, everybody agree. We all know a metagamer that said they don't metagame. Come on, y'all. And
Who is the metagamer that say they don't metagame, chat?
Can we please stop
Who
doing
y'all think
that?
the metagame is that
Stop
don't metagame?
doing that, please,
Yeah,
bro.
and that's why
It just asks for
Fandom
everybody,
stopped
bro.
playing the game. You guys meta-gamed into
Come on, bro.
retirement.
Nigga said Cuddy.
Exactly, like come on, bro. Let's have fun.
YT thought to be nice. Bro, I
Remy,
don't metagame.
and we also refrain from the word D10 ambassadors. We don't have D10 ambassadors, my nigga.
Oh,
Stop saying
wow.
that shit. All right, just have fun.
Oh,
Get on the
wow.
game.
Nigga just got
And just
stripped.
enjoy the game, my nigga. All right. All right, bet. All right. I gotta go. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah. All right. Nah, did you have anything else, Joe?
I mean, it's kind of annoying that all the benches have to be in Kaio. It's like
just
fucking
got
tiny.
stripped.
But I mean, you know, you want me to fucking like find some fucking boat? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Nah, I'm pretty sure Pochi finna join back and tell you about it.
yeah. I'm sure I'll
You know
think
how
of-
that shit go. No, but it's a movie though, bro. Think about it. Like, you know, All Out War on Kaio. That shit is a movie. I guess, you know?
We want to see more wars, guys.
Yeah, we want to,
yeah,
bro.
no, If we go to war, is it like guns or what's going on?
I think that's what I think we're gonna think about the context of it and then try to, you know what I'm saying, give niggas the tools to make it a movie.
Yeah, because I wanted to be at odds the melee plug. You have to use a melee because that's like so like 50-50, you know?
Yeah, bro. We definitely gonna try to find ways to make it role play and give niggas drops through their role play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just, hey, here goes some shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give y'all drops through your specific role play.
All right, my boy.
To be able to make this shit fair and fun. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, D-Man.
Yeah. How do I leave the stage? Can you kick me, please?
I got you, bro. Yeah, appreciate you. Yo, and another thing I thought about the other day, bro, as y'all listening to this, I just want y'all to sit back and think, bro. Like, so y'all can, as role players and who trying to do this shit, when is the last time y'all can think, you know what I'm saying, it was a real good role played out war where niggas wasn't crying, you know what I'm saying, and niggas wasn't trying to get their shit back? Think about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to that. That's what we got. We got to have that same vision in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it was a good war in V5. I ain't gonna lie, it was a few good wars in V5, chat. It was a few good wars in V5.
I was good, Mackenzie.
Hi, I just have, first of all, shout out to you guys for all the hard work you're putting in. I just have one question about the event.
Do you guys want to hear a joke?
So will they be like all-day things, or like will they be like accessible for like both time zones? Because I know a lot of, like, for example, is it called grapeseed, whatever it's called? That opened up at like 4 a.m. UK time. So like, will these continue to be at that sort of time, or will they be more accessible to people in the UK?
I would say for the grapeseed situation, it was just something that, you know, we felt urgently needed to be done. But in the future, not only will we communicate through role play when things like that are happening, we'll also try to, you know what I'm saying, make it fair, or not fair, but we'll incorporate the entire city. Like, so we'll do like something during the day and then we'll do something during the night. You know what I'm saying? Like that's at least that's my vision for it. You know what I'm saying? So when I was talking about those ideas of, like, you know what I'm saying, plagues or, you know, smoke or anything like that coming to ground, we would try to incorporate it for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And also, can we get boom boxes, please?
I'm fairly new, so I'm not. I can see about it. I don't know if Alive or Kay is still here and can tell us about that.
All right, cool. That's all I had. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we could definitely write that down and see about those.
All right, Ben, can I speak?
Yo, Lil Kaden, what's good, bro?
Yo, before y'all come at me for being young, I just want to say a few things.
Why you being insecure, bro? Why you sitting out front? You good?
No, bro, I'm chilling. I want to say a few things. I've been here 5 days and I've been shown nothing but love from D10, streaming or not streaming, RP or outside. This shit's been lit. My streams have been fucking crazy. Already been blessed. But it's a few things server related. I think there should be an event team. Maybe applications event team that all work together, as I do have a lot of experience with that. Not me, I'm just saying in general. I did see people saying that. I also want to throw an event tonight, maybe like a manhunt or maze run if the community wants to come together to run from some killers and shit tonight. Maybe some event. Not nothing too late though, like some chill. And then another thing, I know I'm not a big creator, I'm not a small creator, and I'm not whatever. But if you haven't started content, let me tell you, don't be scared to. You might have 1 viewer, you'll have 1 million, bro. Just start and you'll grow and grow. D10 is a great community to definitely start too. If you ever need help with anything, fuck it, contact me. I have a lot of experience with the streaming shit. If you need help clipping, if you have any suggestions, need help with OBS, anything, I'm here for y'all. But that's what I want to say. I've been here a little bit and I'm grinding.
Appreciate you, Kenan. Just to answer your question, the event team was just going through a reculture too. We just got a new event host. She used to work with us. She's back. That's Melon Marie. I think Amari. I think her name is.
That's the one I see.
She back, so she gonna start kicking stuff together. We gonna probably try to get her some help as well. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So we can get some fun events going for y'all. So.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch of people that have experiences want to even help with it. So
since V5.
an opportunity for it, that'd be lit. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, we agree with you on that. We
she's consistent too.
Working on that as
she's good.
I bet. Thank you. If one of y'all could check out my ticket for the event tonight. And then other than that, man, I fuck with y'all D10. It's only up. If you ever see me in City, I come off disrespectful. I'm just a troll. Let's
Appreciate you, bro.
That nigga off this stage fast as fuck.
Good, Frozy.
What's the word? I just want to give my personal opinions on a couple things, and then I want to open it up to the community to give some feedback to PD. So first, on a personal note, I feel like D10 is back to being for the people, which I'm glad to see. What I've been trying to tell people is that let's not dwell on the past of like returning to great moments. I say we go and focus on getting to moments that we've never had before, even better than the golden days of V3, V4, V5, whatever the case may be. Like, let's just move on. Don't look at the past like through rose-colored glasses. Like, D10 could be so much more than it's been, and I feel like this is the right team to take it there. The other thing I wanted to say is that community is the best way to win. If we stick together, all of the players, those that stream, that don't stream, that create content, if we all stick together and invest in each other's role play, not only will we all have more fun, but we can all win at the same time. It doesn't have to be one person winning while the other loses. There's enough space for everybody. Stand out, be the main character of your own story. I heard somebody say that a little bit earlier. I just want to go back into that. I'm someone who really enjoys when somebody else in the role play role plays that they have a backstory and all these motivations and things like that. I feel like it makes it more fun for me. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that feels that way. So having more people like that is gonna be great. I hope that moving forward, staff and developers are gonna be held accountable to the commitments that they make to the community. When we say change is gonna happen, I think D10 is the type of community that wants to know when and how, not just the words that change is coming or that new things are coming, but when can we expect things to be done? And how soon are we going to receive those things? Hold each other accountable for great RP. That's an easy one. Extend scenes. My favorite thing to say is that people are generally bored when they go through scenes extremely quickly. And that's why they don't find themselves having fun for a long time on the server. It's because they just speed run scenes and they end up having nothing to do. And the last suggestion I wanted to make was that I think D10 has too many people who love cars for us to not have a dedicated car dev. I think that's like one of the most important things that we're missing is a dedicated car dev, because
you was 30, Kato?
Of this community that I know personally,
Kato, you was 30?
Love cars, and I think that's an audience that we can attract to D10 that perhaps we haven't taken advantage of. Those are my personal opinions. And the last thing is for PD. For those of you that don't know, I run PD this season. Now that we've trained up a brand new batch of PD, I am extremely nervous about the role play, so I will be opening up in-character complaints. And I just wanted y'all to know how that's gonna work. Y'all can in role play, instead of, if you feel like you're gonna get the answer of like it's a DOJ issue, please bring it to the PD department. Role play with me, role play it out. We'll look through things together. And if we come to the conclusion that somebody did do something that was not in good taste of a scene, not only will we role play punishments out and discipline for those officers, but we'll see if we can work on, reduced time or whatever the case may be. So I want to start role playing that out, and I want to make it known to the community that that's available for them. Other thing is, giving PD good RP can lead to less consequences. If you, instead of breaking out of cuffs 30 times, if you, try to surrender and come up with a good reason, a good story, a good something, just give me good content, give my police officers good content, they're more than likely going to let you go. In fact, the scene will probably last as long as they would have sent you to jail, and then they'll just let you go anyway. We're not in a rush to make money.
Nah,
I'm the commissioner. I have 12K in my account. I don't care about
them niggas ain't letting you go.
Finding people, doing all of this shit. We're here to create movies, and we're here to incentivize and highlight other people's role play, not just ours.
I didn't game myself.
The other thing
up
is,
and Rashi was trying to send me
I see people complaining about
charge me the full shit.
PD constantly going to the cornfield. We don't want y'all niggas at the cornfield, bro. Go role play. We're gonna keep spinning that shit. We're gonna keep sending niggas to jail and taking all the corn off of you because we're trying to show you that that's not where you should be. Go do something else. Go add some story and some context to other people's shit, to your own shit. Stop flexing fucking E or whatever, however the fuck you do it. To pick corn all day. You know what I mean? We need money. You do not need money. I mean, money is important, but I promise you, get creative, you can make money. A creator that I could call a friend made millions of dollars selling water in V4. If you know, you know. The water that you could fucking buy from the store. Nigga ended up with like 100 cars by the end of the server. So it's not that there's no ways to make money, it's that you're just not creative. And that's just it. If y'all have any feedback, please, for PD, let me know. I'm open to it. I want to make sure everybody's having fun and enjoying it, and we're working really hard on it.
Damn, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just to circle back on a couple things you said about accountability. You know, we already spoke, and just for the community to know, you know, I do agree with that. And I told y'all at the beginning of the meeting the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We gonna lead with action rather than just keep talking your head off about it. You know, the best thing I can say is that we all agree. Just like y'all say that we agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do better on our part. So. From the dev team to us as a staff team, we agree. So that's what we're working on as well. As for the car scene, I definitely, I'm a big fan of the car scene. I'm not in the cars, but I like watching y'all do y'all thing with it. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely am interested in figuring out how, as a community, we can come together. If we got to designate a group of people or a person, we got some ideas on our end that we working on to cook up for y'all too. But I'm more than happy to designate a group of people or a person to help us, you know what I'm saying, get those feet forward. And throughout the meeting, a couple people hit me up on the side about car devs. They know we definitely are looking for that, and clothing devs. But obviously, as everybody who is involved with 5M knows, clothing devs are a little bit more difficult. You know what I'm saying? But with a car dev, we definitely can look into that. That's something I think we 100% need. So yeah. By the way, if anybody out there, as we always have said, if anybody in the community out there does have development experience, we love to empower y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially y'all who have been playing D10 for a while. Neil, I see you said that. But yeah, as for the other, I don't know how you said you wanted the community to speak. Did you want to pull some people up to speak about what you said? Or
I was just gonna continue to read like what's in the chat. If anybody had like a complaint about PD or like a legitimate complaint, like if you just did some dumb shit, like you feel me? Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a good place for it, I think.
I agree. Any PD hiring, PD's gonna be hiring like 2 weeks. PD picking. I don't know what that means. Fire Kenny. Report him.
But y'all hear that?
They farming. Take a video of them and report it to me.
Rosie old as fuck.
Oh my god.
Yo. Hurt.
Hey man.
I mean, hey, you could. I don't mind. I mean, Prosy shit. You got the road. You could chill up here, anyways. If people, we'll keep pulling people, and if they talk about PD,
Wait,
then
Prosy got the
we do it
staff
like that.
role.
I bet.
What up, Penny?
Prosy
Yo,
is
what up, Remy?
staff.
You got for us?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I got two things, bro. So one, the music for the D10 scene. Like, what are we doing with that? Like, how can we role play artists making money off this shit? It's me and a lot of other people in the community rap and like sing and do all that cool shit. So
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. We actually had a conversation right when I came back about the music scene and how we had it before, where we would do pay people for the views and shit like that. I think that's something we're gonna probably try to bring back, because I feel like that was, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? But we can adjust it also to make it better for now. So I think that's something that we open to bringing back. And like I say, as long as we be checking all the channels and shit. So if y'all keep dropping music, then we gonna be like, all right, bet it's time.
can I suggest if we bring it back to make the channel like a D10 music channel?
Yeah,
to make it
we got
even
that,
playing
no?
field for everybody else, because we got. But back in the day, y'all did it on your personal channel. You went on views off the personal channel. So if you're a smaller creator or a bigger creator, it's not an even playing field. You know what I'm trying to say? When it comes to views and shit, because you were paying per views off of like YouTube and shit like that.
Oh, so are you saying you want us to post it off the D10 channel?
Like go off of the way artists make money. You go off views, correct?
Right.
So I feel like we should submit our music to the D10 music channel, and y'all go off that.
Oh, okay. So like
he's basically saying this. So there's a script. What I believe he's referring to is there's a script that essentially will gauge the IRL views on a video, and then it'll pay you in game based off of that. So like if an artist's music is actually doing well by the community, the player in game will make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Those scripts exist. It's all about whether a live wants to make one or not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, damn, that sounds like some complicated stuff. So I'm gonna write that down. If we could, I mean, I would love to do that if we can make it work. If we can make that work, then I'm down.
That would be
so
fine.
you got okay, but so just to be clear, you wasn't saying y'all submit the music to us and we posted on like
That's
a
what he was
central
saying. He
D10
said-
page, right?
No, that is also what I'm saying as well, though.
Okay,
that would be better.
He's
Yeah, that's
basically
what I
trying
thought
to
too.
say like that it's not fair, like for somebody who has a bigger platform and somebody who has a lower
that's what he was
platform.
saying.
Right. Yeah, okay.
person
Yeah,
with
that
a
makes
bigger
sense.
platform, they're gonna fuck with it regardless.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could do that as well. I don't mind that. I mean, I think we got a D10 YouTube, so we could definitely
Bro,
do
y'all
that. I mean,
can't be mad
I
at
feel like that's
me,
fair as
bro.
well.
I'm human,
Everybody get an
gang.
equal chance.
You feel me? And to touch on the car scene that Prosy was saying, right? Can we bring back racing tablets and boosting tablets?
Yeah, so that was one of the things I was saying we cooking up. We trying to make that different. And I think that in the past when we introduce it, because it just pays money, it kind of it gets saturated. So I personally feel like maybe we can start instead adding rewards almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of, you know what I'm saying, you get paid for it, you get a little money, but you also get points towards like a reward store. Similar to how like you can make purchases out of the boosting tablet store. You know what I'm saying? We want to try to see if we can incorporate that into the racing tablet.
The incentive for boosting should be working towards VIN scratches, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
thing.
I do like VIN scratches.
Prosy is an admin now.
So
That's
there's a lot
heavy.
of gang versus family RP, right?
Bro, you're Hendrix,
I'm
bro.
hearing chains are not identifiers, right? But if an enemy to that person or that family can identify you off that chain, why is it not valid to be an identifier in roleplay?
I'm not sure the technical. I feel like it is an identifier if it's like that. But again,
Yeah. So
Chains are identifiers.
yeah.
So chains are identifiers.
In the past, it wasn't, but they
Yes.
are. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So and I
Chains
could
identifier.
use some context on probably what was confusing you is that yes, it is an identifier, but and I think this is a good point to talk about because I know there's been a couple reports about this, which is there are no whitelisted gangs yet. So yes, you can determine somebody like let's say like my chain said Jones, right? And you see my cousin with a Jones chain. You can definitely identify him and be like, yo, that's one of my ops' cousins.
Man, you don't even
Yeah, let
gotta
me see who
talk
this
about
is.
none of that shit.
And they be
Prosy
like,
in
oh,
office
I'm
now,
not him.
gang. That
But
shit
you
gonna
know,
get
so
handled.
now
The
you got to get the
highest
two
to-
with him.
all
You
that
can't
shit gonna
just
get
like if you
handled.
just had two with his cousin, you can't just go get. You can't just go think that you got the 10 with his man's just because he got the chain on. You know what I'm saying? You got to go re-interact
That
with
shit
somebody
Prosy
who
been
wasn't a part
asking
of that
for
scene.
years.
Does that make sense?
Heist,
So now
jewelry
if we reverse
stores,
it, now
bank
that person
robberies,
calls niggas
with
to
him
help.
being right there on the
Are they
stage,
allowed to
that
just
shit gonna
pull
get
up if he
implemented
already has it too? Like how
in
does
due
it work then?
time.
If he
I would
calls for
say
backup.
I would say no because they weren't a part of that scene. You know what I'm saying? You would have to be a part of that scene. You feel me? Now
So
when
I
whitelisted gangs
I
come
can't
into
call
it,
my twin brother to pull up. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you can't like to fight, yeah, but to kill, no. Like to kill them, that would be RDM. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But if y'all fight, role players just
I'm
fighting.
saying if I'm on defense, like if they trying to press me, I'm calling for backup. They can't come
You
help.
could call for you could call for backup to fight, but to kill is where you know what I'm saying. You don't have to kill somebody when you fight. The role play can carry forward with a fight.
But
I
if
think
they
that's
tryna
where
kill
we
me,
also.
what if I'm running?
But see
What if
that,
I'm
but see
running away from
that
the
right there is the
search?
issue. That right there is the issue. Why would y'all just kill each other off one fight? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not even real.
Niggas beyond that. So when niggas is running, if you got a weapon out, I'm gonna have to fear or I'm gonna have to run depending on the
No,
distance. I have
no.
between
Weapon is different. If he pull a weapon out, it's cool. But what I'm saying is,
Okay,
it shouldn't get to the weapon part. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It should be fisticuffs, and after you get knocked out, you should be leaving because you're not supposed to get up and keep fighting if you get knocked out. You're supposed to leave because you just got knocked out. So now if a nigga up pole or like up knife on you, then it's like, oh shit. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't know it was like that. So then it's like you do what you do. You feel me? But if it's like y'all just tussle, like I said tussle, I'm an old nigga. If y'all just scrap, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like y'all get knocked out, y'all get up and you go your separate ways, and it's like, man, fuck that nigga. That adds to the lore. Now, you know what I'm saying? It adds to why you might want to kill that nigga later down the road. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like that's how it should go, but it don't be going like that though. I'll be honest.
You know,
with you.
and you're right. But that's why we do shit like this so maybe if everybody hears it, me, you and talking about this, me and you talking about this, the people that's out there RPing with you will be like, all right, let me try this different next time. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's all I had to say, man. WD10, you know it's lit, man. I'm out of here.
Word, I appreciate you, bro.
Real quick. Oh, my fault, Bailey. I just saw something in the chat that I want to talk about. They mentioned people like gang members fighting civs.
Yeah, I was going to point that out too.
Which that reminded me of gang members kidnapping civs. This isn't a rule or anything, but PD has upped the fine for kidnapping. So like if you want to kidnap random people or civs or whatever, you will be paying $100,000 when we catch you, and we will catch you. So just know.
Bailey, do you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, because it seems like there's a confusion when it comes to being a civilian and being a criminal. Like, you know, being a civ, you're not doing anything illegal. You're not having like illegal weapons or anything like that. But once you have, like, you do criminal activity or illegal activity, you're considered a criminal. So if you end up beefing with a gang or anything like that, you're not viewed as a civ. You're viewed as a crim. So I just keep that in mind when y'all are like beefing with each other.
Thank you for that.
Could I also say a little something behind that?
Go ahead. Yep.
That's been a common question. I just want to clear for everybody. So far as when the corn became illegal to do, people been pretty much saying like, okay, well now I can go run up and get the 2 on this dude that's picking corn because he's doing criminal activity. Technically, since it's illegal. We're moving forward with you picking corn, since it is illegal to police. Will picking corn make you a criminal? Like technically make you a criminal to be able to get robbed during the daytime, pretty much.
Yo, just stop picking corn, man. Please, I beg, bro. That comes with more problems than solutions. Just don't pick corn, bro. I swear to God, we're gonna burn that shit down.
They're not gonna stop.
I mean, it's just a common issue. I feel like it's something that needs to be.
No, you're definitely right. My fault. It's just my frustration with the corn, man.
No, I get it.
So were you asking or were you saying?
Oh yeah, I thought you was talking to Prosy.
I mean, not necessarily for Prosy. Yeah, like will that be considered? Will that make him a crime?
It's a criminal act. Number one. Number two, PD didn't make it illegal. Stop calling PD asking why is
and DOJ, please. Fuck.
Illegal. All right, we ain't make it illegal, gang.
Okay, so technically, if you picking corn, you are considered a criminal.
Yes.
Hold on. Look, not to like zero in too much on what's being said in the chat. Somebody said, "Don't blame us for picking corn when that's how we've been conditioned to make money." Nobody forced y'all to pick corn, gang. I'm sorry to tell you, niggas did a in character what's it called, protest about corn that they are forcing themselves to pick. Pick a struggle, man.
Pick a struggle, man.
That answer your question, Freak?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Shay?
Hi, everyone. There's a couple things I've been noticing. I'm gonna be honest. I think the biggest problem with the corn shit is that I get it that not everybody is gonna be making a bunch of money and all that shit and but let's be realistic. Like, there's a lot of things that are very expensive in the city, right? So when there's some people who can't really make money, and let's say, for example, lashes for the females, that's something that the females can do, right? But if you're outside of that and there's only so many businesses that are hiring, what can you do as a civilian, right? And for females, it already takes a very, very long time for the lashes. So when you're looking at it from a civilian standpoint, and they don't want to go criminal because you guys are doubling down on the fact that
I don't got nothing
once
to say,
you pick
bro.
porn, once you sell a drug, you're a crim. What can the civilians do? And it's like, from that point forward, there's nothing else for them to do. Like, and I get it, like Blue, I saw you say like real estate, but not everyone is good with the real estate script. Let's be real. There's some people who like just can't decorate for shit, right? So it's like when you end up in that position, what are you leaving the civilians to do to make money? Like, it's cool that you have 12,000, let's say, for example, Prosy, you're a commissioner, your role play is a little bit more, how do I say this? You have more structure to your role play because you're a commissioner, you're able to do more. But when there's a civilian just sitting there, what are they supposed to do? And then they get fined for, let's say, a ticket or something like that. Like, they're gonna be just in the negative. There's a lot of civilians that are in the negative. So I think there should be more jobs outside of the fact of mining. Because that just leaves mining for just civilians to do. If there's like, you guys make the farming illegal at nighttime, there's like a curfew to it or something, at least that gives somebody something else to do. But there's no way for a lot of people to make money. Like, let's just be realistic. Just give more, excuse me, more options to people. Because it ends up making it to where people have to do criminal activity, and then you're saying civilians are immediately crims from that. That's unfair to people who just want to be civilians. So, and please, for the gangs, please stop saying what the fuck is a 550. If you guys don't know real gang shit, please stop trying to roleplay as a gang. Like, it's actually blowing me that there's so many things that aren't like understood in gang activity. Like, I don't know. Like, you guys are trying to take over a block, and it's a fucking apartment complex, and you trying to push civs off the block. Are we being so fucking for real? It's literally it's literally an apartment complex. Civilian just standing there. Get off the block, nigga. What? Like, there's gotta be like more for people to do. I understand that not everything's gonna be overnight.
Gang member, you a civ.
But
She just took my
Yeah, so I don't.
She just took my G card
I mean, I
from me.
feel like I
ain't
spoke
gonna
about
lie.
that in the beginning
She
of
just
the
took my G card
meeting
from
when
me, gang.
I basically just said, I addressed it first, like, which was that we dropped the ball on that, you know, and that's where we plan to improve, especially in this reculture change. You know what I'm saying? We just
AB, you in Florida?
We gonna do our part.
in 2
That's what
months.
Alive was also saying. Like, we want to try to create our own stuff too, rather than just find scripts on YouTube and things like that. That's our goal. You know what I'm saying? Is to create things one-on-one for D10. So, like, I'm more than willing to work with y'all with ideas y'all have to incorporate the city as it is and add stuff, you know what I'm saying, that we see can make y'all money and do stuff. Of course, you know what I'm saying, like I said a couple minutes ago, even we holding ourselves accountable to that. No, it won't be shit. It will be overnight. Like, we gonna try to, you know, even if it's little stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's steps nonetheless in the right direction. So I agree with you. Yeah, there needs to be more activities. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I'm mad about the illegal part, because I mean, it is role play, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But you're right in the fact that if that's the case, if we're gonna do that, then we also have to create more opportunity. And I mean, shit, make better what's there too. Like, even if we made fishing better for y'all, you know what I'm saying, that's something that I could talk to the team about doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, and granted, yeah, that's just one small thing, but it's just an example of little steps we can take to start giving y'all better ways to make money and carry your role play forward. As far as the gang role play, you know what I'm saying, I feel like gang role play, and this is my personal opinion, obviously, I feel like gang role play has really gotten trash over the years. A lot of people, I think, and this is what I was talking to somebody about this earlier, I think that a lot of people watch other streamers and like they start getting in the role play and getting an opportunity to be somebody that's heard, and you try to be what somebody else was to an amplified version, which is kind of getting corny to me. Like, and it's getting washed, a lot of the role play that happens. You know, like, one of the things being like forcing people to sign CKs. Like, I mean, I'll be honest and transparent here. Iraq brought that shit around heavy.
I was just about to
in
say,
VA, and he was doing that shit heavy. And at the time, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? It was good. He was doing the scenes. Shit was fire. And then people took that and thought that that's how role play was supposed to go.
I was just about to say
it is sometimes, but that's not how every scene got to be. Like, to me, that shit getting old. Like, you just kidnap somebody and make them sign a CK, and it's like, nah, they about to do whatever because I got them. Like, all right, bro, how many times we seen that already? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to do new things with our characters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to be a die loyal character. Slime your mans out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's good role play. You know what I'm saying? Be a good snitch. Don't just go start telling shit you metagame. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all be the ones saying it. I'll be asking y'all questions and y'all answer it, gang. That's it.
Methodical snitch. You know what I'm saying? So you got ideas to carry your role play forward, not just snitch just to get niggas caught. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you that it's our job to create
Hey, my nigga Kenzie in the
opportunities
chat.
for
It's
y'all to
Kenzie.
do
Oh,
more
Kenzie.
shit. But at the same time, I feel like, and I
Get
think
some
you'll
laughs
agree,
in the day, baby
it's on the
boy.
community as well, because you talked about the gang role play shit, how it's the same old bullshit and they just doing bullshit.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not my opinion, that's yours. But
I
think
just don't
that-
understand like cutting off civilians' hands and fingers and toes and fucking
Me either.
BBLs and shit. Like it just be so fucking for real. Like we
They
don't,
just
and not
copying what
everybody.
other people used to do because
Yeah,
they think
like-
that's what's fire, and it's just, you know. So yeah, I think we both agree the community has to do a better job at looking at themselves in the mirror and asking, what is my character really about? You know what I'm saying? It's cool to do outbreak, like Phantom said, it's cool to do outbreaks and be a troll sometimes. That's how people really are. But nigga, are
she
you really
do
trying to make
sound
content and role play,
sensational,
or are you just trying to get a laugh out of niggas? You know what I'm saying? Which really ain't funny to everybody. So
Right. I mean, and another thing is like when the people are like over here as gangs or that are families are like, can we somehow make a distinction once the gangs get whitelisted? Like, is your family a family, like an actual family, or are they a gang? Because it's
so
like
I've always been strong on there, like people trying to use all that technicality bullshit. If you criminals, nigga, y'all are that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's
W community
a handicap
beat
to call
in
it
chat. Oh my
gangs
God.
anymore. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call
Shout
it
out D10.
I mean, we could put any label you want on it, but either way, it's
Just
a
factions in
faction.
general.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So we'll call it what it is. It don't matter what you want to call yourself. It's a faction, and we're gonna treat it as such. You know what I'm saying? I think we should do a better job at the whitelisting. Of course, like maybe add layers to it so that there's there's a basic whitelist so that everything can be organized, but then there's layers to it where yo faction can progress.
right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
is there going to be a faction management coming?
Absolutely,
Like,
yes.
okay.
Yes. But we want to
Yeah.
do it away from the way we used to do it, where it was just the typical regular serious RP shit. We don't want to just put that right back out because that typically never lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we want to make something unique to D10. I got
I mean, if we hold
two of the
people
admins working on it.
accountable, I feel like it'd be easier than instead of like, because as far as I'm gonna be honest,
Bro,
like there's not real
I smashed the
consequences for
Spurs when they
people
were
do
down
fuck shit.
15. Now
I'm
they
gonna be
winning.
honest. So people, aside from
That give me leverage for my
fail
Lakers,
RP,
for
a lot
my
of
what's
people
the name
just
bet.
kind of feel like they can get away with doing bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, at least with faction management, if that is coming soon,
Now I could go throw 150
hold,
on the Rockets.
hold them accountable
and be good,
for
nigga.
doing dumb shit and like
Hedge it.
actually disband them and shit like
I
that.
don't got it.
Like,
I could bet. I could hedge it, nigga. I could just.
I mean,
hedge
there's
the
a lot
bet
of things I could
and
talk
still
about,
win
but I think
regardless,
it's gonna
gang.
get dragged out.
So-
So
No, you good. You good. And I just, again, I want to open my door for anybody who wants to, you know what I'm saying, come talk to me about your ideas and stuff or opinions and comments. I did want to point out Boob and DC are going to be the two admins who are mainly like trying to help the restructure of faction management. So y'all, the community, if y'all want to reach out to them with y'all ideas, those would be the best ways to directly get started on that.
Bet
oh, is there a way too for the clothing for like females? Their
Automatically
heels
come
are in
up.
the floor. They looking all bad. They're like half the clothes don't even
Automatically
work.
go win
for the
150
females
or
and
get my
males.
100 or get my 50 back. I'm
All
gonna
right,
hedge
but
it.
I'm
not gonna lose
we
nothing
got
tonight.
one of the team is taking notes here and taking minutes. So after the meeting, I'm gonna put everything together and I'll make sure like stuff like that we'll talk to the devs about, so they know and we can get it on their list.
All right, appreciate y'all. You have a good
Thank
rest
you,
of your
Shay.
night.
Appreciate you. You too.
One negative 110.
Hoop, you got something you want to say?
But somebody else do my best for me.
No, it's just kind of back to what I said. If regarding the whole like faction management and like building upon like the rules that we're trying to say about with gangs and everything, if y'all have ideas, you can all feel free to reach out to me, and I'm happy to hop in the call, talk to y'all, and hear y'all opinions and what y'all want to bring or what y'all want to add, and y'all will definitely be heard. Small, big, anybody.
Sure. I'll bring the next person up.
Yo,
Dre, what's up, bro?
what's that word? Hey, so look, off rip, right? I ain't gonna lie. So I've been in a couple cities. Let me just tell y'all right now, what y'all do with D10 is like it's great.
This
I'm
the
gonna be
nigga
real.
that just
Like,
came
you know
and
what I'm saying?
gifted
Like, I appreciate like this shit hard. You feel me? Definitely hard. Now, I will say this: the metagaming, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if they like put like this, for example, if you see somebody in a scene, it's like don't just walk around just like you already know what happened because you watching somebody's eyes. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah,
bro, try to
100%.
get your rollie on and try to act like, you know what I'm saying? Try to act like you trying to get to know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
please, you feel me?
this
But
nigga
other than that though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, as far as the gang shit too, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I am a little confused on it. This is the first city I'm in where it's like, it ain't no faction management. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I am a little confused on like blocks and how everything is, the whitelist shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Got
Like,
you.
I'm confused.
I got you.
That's
We
what's being actively like worked on. So your
yeah.
confusion is understood, but the clarity that you're looking for will be like shared with the entire community soon.
Okay, bet. And then look, another thing too with the money stuff, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like what Shay was saying, that's a fact. You feel me? Like, but this, I love the economy, how y'all do it, because y'all force people to role play. You feel me? You force people
Appreciate you,
to get it in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just a city where you go to the Tebex store, spend $200 and now you up in the game. Like, nah, bro. You feel me? I fuck with how like y'all kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Make people really do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the money, I'm not gonna hold you. Like PD moving like the Avengers right now, bro. Like for real.
I got
Like
you.
it's hard to make this bread. I'm not gonna lie. Like the cornfield is probably the only thing promising. Now, don't get me wrong. Outside of that, it do force you to go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? To go rock out. You know what I'm saying? And like go art people, other people. But it's like definitely more ways to get this money because it's like it's certain people that got these weapons and it's like they holding out on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of like damn, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to make money. And it's like the amount of everything, how it costs, it's like super expensive. And the way we get money, it's like we gonna have to be out there for a week trying to get shit done to even afford like getting tents on a car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tents is like 50 cents. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So other than that though, you know what I'm saying? Just more rolly, you know what I'm saying, on that end. And just for all the people that stream and don't stream, just take into consideration, like even if your stream not on, you got to understand there's other people that probably got eyes on, they probably looking at you. So just rolly it no matter what. Even if your eyes not on you offline doing your thing, you know, just somebody else probably got their eyes on. So just get your rolly on and do it the right way. You feel me? But other than that though, I fuck with D10, bro. This shit hard, bro. For y'all be doing y'all thing for sure.
Thank you, brother. All right, y'all. We're gonna do a couple more people. Let's try to talk about like, you know, things that haven't been covered yet. I definitely appreciate that that input though. You know what I'm saying? And we are you know, we working on everything.
Man,
so let's try to you know, cover stuff that we haven't talked about yet. But we do appreciate all the love and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely appreciated. Thank you. Oh, we brought somebody up. Okay.
Hello, bitches. What the fuck are this Ling Ling Hanley?
How you doing?
Okay, I'm doing good. So I wanted to kind of cover like the topic on businesses because this week it's been in RP. I spoke with DOJ and I've been aware that Punk Noodle is now being taxed $100K a week.
Yes.
And I just wanted to, in RP yesterday, I kind of found out, what was that?
Oh, are you asking for clarity on that?
Yeah, well, I RP'd it out, and I heard that other businesses are only being charged like 10K, some 5K a week. So I just wanted to like kind of clarify that and make sure, like, I feel like it should definitely be standardized across.
Oh yeah, no, that was a miscommunication.
I don't want to have to raise my prices. I want to keep them realistic. You know, I'm not in this to do it for the money. I'm really just in to like, you know, for the community I interact. It fits my role play. It gives people jobs in the city, and I don't want to have to like raise taxes just because I'm getting taxed on, you know, 100K a week, and I'm trying to run the business in a fair way.
Okay, bet. I will say though, real quick, certain businesses are different though. So like restaurants obviously like generate more revenue than like I see somebody who run a news station. Like the news station, I wouldn't consider like a real business. I guess I really wouldn't even see how y'all would make money unless it's like events and stuff. But like a news business wouldn't be held to the same criteria like a restaurant would. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just straight up like just not comparable. You get what I'm saying? So like they might not even be able to. They probably have never made 100K. You know what I mean? So it's like you probably have made 100K, but then also I wanna just chime on the fact that everybody's saying 100K is crazy. I don't think y'all understand what role play is. Role play trying to figure out how to pay your 100K. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. That's what role play is. You know what I'm saying? I know other people around the city have 100K. If you want to keep your business, make it successful. You know what I mean? But I will say that when it comes to the standardization of that, where I misspoke is that you may see like a smaller business get charged less, but that's because they generate way less revenue than you would. You know what I'm saying? So like, but like in your industry, like if it was all the food places, and it would be like a minimum standard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that was my
Okay,
question. Yeah, because I did ask and got some answers from the other food businesses, and their prices were like 10K, 5K. So mine
so
being
that's the
100, I
thing, that's
definitely
crazy.
it raised like a concern for me. So I definitely wanted to just like speak on that.
Yeah.
I put a bag
I'll
on
do
the
my best to
Spurs and
clean
it was
that up if
down
that did
15.
happen.
Nigga said I'm
But you can
bugging and
expect
now
it for
they
sure to
up.
be like I just explained it.
Steven!
Okay, that was all I had.
Brett, appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Couple more people.
Oh shit.
Oh, actually, we got a DOJ person.
Is Pedro live
Nope.
yet? Because I
Yeah,
want to
hold
see
on.
these wars after too.
Move. I'm gonna move you back real quick. I meant to pull Luca real quick because he DOJ.
Yo,
What's up, Luca? Go ahead.
what's up? So pretty much to add on to the taxes for the 100K, so the other businesses haven't been spoke to because they haven't been in. So we haven't been able to speak to them about the new prices. So the 10K, 5K, that's their old taxes. We haven't been able to speak to them about the new prices. So that's why there's a confusion. That's their old taxes.
W
So that's why there's a
Thank you for
confusion.
clearing that up,
Alright,
Luca.
hold on. Yeah, no, yeah. Also, Prosy, question. I don't know, and also for the developer team. Our MDTs, we don't have the right charges, I guess, like our penal codes.
Yes,
Your guys' penal code. So whenever we
need to
go
go.
in to do,
We're gonna have to do some
let's say
type of
with
like
the prisoner, right?
party or
Go ahead
something
and
to raise
talk
the
with-
money. 100K a week is
Luca, real
fucking
quick.
wild.
I just want to shift this back real quick. That seems like something more like doing prosy
That's what I'm gonna ask
conversation.
him if he could. That's what I was
You know
gonna say.
what I'm
Then
saying?
you need to have money
I
back
messaged
up.
him.
I know. I need to start. I'm telling you, I gotta start like. Can you do the
other question
hello,
is-
bitch ass? What the fuck are
The
this?
kidnapping of DOJ, I kind of see it and I kind of get it, but also
Just
the
make
fact that,
employees do 10K.
and they get
each.
mad because they
Which
can't
mean like
afford the
like do
retainer
taxes
fees,
on
and they
them.
get mad and then they come
Oh,
retaliate
like
against
10K a
the
week.
retainer. This is my first time doing
fault,
DOJ.
My fault.
So I don't know if that's
Sorry.
more valid or not.
Yeah, they gonna.
My
Okay,
fault.
cool.
What up with you?
I
You
was
just
in-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I just want to make sure. Like, I don't know, because I have questions about the development. We could get like a panic button, or we just say, nah, screw it. Let's just get kidnapped and forget everything.
Yeah, so I mean I could say to be honest, which again is my hope, but I hope leaving this meeting that people grasp the concept of role play. I can say that kidnapping DOJ members for circumstances is good role play. Like it's crazy. It's D10 shit,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No,
So it's
no,
like it's gonna happen.
I got it.
I don't think they should
I got
cut your
kidnapped.
hands
I
off
didn't mind it.
every trip, but you know what I'm saying? I
Thank
definitely
you.
think it will happen.
I already got threatened to get my hands cut off 4 times, and I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just, so, you know
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying?
cool.
But I do think it should make sense though.
Business wise, I mean, we're trying to reach out, guys. I mean, it's bear with us because
Yeah.
we keep getting calls and getting angry, like people upset. Like, I just want to clarify that we're doing our best.
Sure.
I appreciate you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you,
Just
Luke.
want to
Appreciate you,
clarify the
bro.
whole 10K thing.
The lady here. Alia, what's
Hello,
good?
hello.
How you doing?
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you good.
Happy Sunday, y'all. Good evening. Something that I have yet to see in D10 in a very, very long time is heists. I would love to see heists back in the city. I think that they make for great content, great YouTube videos, and I would love to see one. Like I personally seen an MLO for a heist for a pirate ship. I feel like that would be so dope to see, like off of the island of KO. Again, giving KO something else to do. And have the heist be worth actually, because like, if you're gonna need materials and all that stuff, and probably a team, because not one person is just gonna do a heist. It'll be a team effort. So just making it worth the actual heist itself. Like, I'm not saying
Yeah.
I want to be rewarded $1 million, but at least like if I get a decent amount of a team, you know what I mean, to be able to pay it out, and then it be worth it for people to actually want to do it.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I love heists, and I think they definitely help carry role play forward. I'm glad you brought it up, because Bobby is currently creating his own heist. Like, he's developing his own heist for D10, for the map that we have, because obviously, with the map we have, it's kind of hard we kind of handicapped on shit. So our developer Bobby is currently, as we speak, working on a heist for that. The only thing I would say to when you say worth it, I think we have to find a balance, because the thing is, when we get heists, people like to just spam them to try to make a whole bunch of money rather than make it role play and just do it,
I've seen where like heists have to be kind of like reserved on like a tablet before. And it's kind of like you have to just make sure like you have, I think, like all the material and stuff like that ready for the heist, and then it's kind of like you reserve the heist.
But that
for
cooldown
your
shit, it
specific
kind of
group,
bugs
and
out the
then
shit
there's
for
like
everybody else, because if it's a cooldown, right?
And then if
And it's a
person
cooldown
wants
for
to do it,
everybody.
I had
And
an
then niggas
idea that
haven't
maybe
did it, and then
if
niggas
we
that
can make the
that couldn't do it.
rewards, because obviously in the beginning,
Niggas
like the
that's
early
trying to do
heists,
it
they'll
can't
probably
do
be
it,
smaller
even though
rewards.
they
But
not. You feel me?
maybe in the future, if we build like something that's more complicated,
But I ain't gonna
maybe
lie,
we
the
can make it like
heist
character
the
locked.
heist is a
So
way
if your
better.
character completes that heist for the one time,
It's
then they
better to
can't do it
spam
no
the
more.
heist shit than the
I don't know
core
if that's
shit.
Well,
possible, but that's an
I was
idea.
gonna
Maybe we
say
could try that.
I like Blue's idea. Maybe have a plug specifically for heist, and maybe if anything, have it be like an admin that just is gonna keep track of like who's maybe doing the script. You know what I mean? So it's not spammed, and also by the same person. I mean, that could be an idea as well.
Yeah, I think it's up for discussion.
Or like at least for like one of the main items, like let's just say it's a crowbar or something.
Yeah, and
The
that's what
rest
I
of
was
the
also gonna
materials
say.
can be found around everywhere, but then maybe like one of the items is through a plug.
So one thing I want to start introducing, which I'm gonna give like a surface level example, because like it's gonna get way more complicated. But something I want to start introducing is like random items as rewards. Like, for instance, like if you do a bank heist and you maybe find some gold bars when you expect them to find money, the gold bars would then be used interactively somewhere else in the city to maybe open up a new heist or open up something new within the city that you can earn money through. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of things we thinking about when we talking about creating scripts and creating new stuff for y'all to do. So that's what I hope to incorporate, especially with Bobby. You know what I'm saying? Creating these scripts, that's things we can do. You know what I'm saying? So you just be on the lookout throughout the city as y'all doing shit, and as we start to incorporate new shit, pay attention to things that we mix in the rewards. So if you get a random item and be like, what the fuck is this? It might be used for something in the city. You know what I'm saying? Just, I ain't gonna try to ruin it for y'all, but just, you know what I'm saying? Use your minds.
And then I had a question for Prosy. I think it's a great idea that you're taking in like
Yo,
complaints,
Zeus.
through RP and stuff like that, for the PD officers. Because I would love to see actually
She about
bum
to
ass
say, I want my ID
PD get
back.
fired for not doing their job and just trolling.
We
But I
still
just
got
want to
your
make
ID. You still got it. I just hope you know that.
yeah, I know. I'm
Still
about to
got
get back
your
to my
ID.
other fucking ID.
And you ain't never getting that shit back.
I just want to make sure too that I just want to make sure that there's a balance, because
That's the
have
first
been
thing I thought
loving
of when she
seeing
asked
the
for Prosy,
PDRP
dog.
and doing the academy and stuff like that. I just don't want it to be a PD city. So if we can just make sure, because with not as many PD, there's going to be more people that are going to want to be in a gang. You know what I mean? And with the gang
Yeah.
limit and set as well, I just don't want like the whole city to be PD, and I decide to, let's just say do a heist, and I'm like, it's not even worth me trying to do the damn
For
heist.
for transparency, we have currently about 30 PD officers, and they're scheduled to be on like clocked in city at different times, and they're required to clock out as well. But to what you're talking about, when things like heists and things like that come out, we're going to be assigning a certain amount of response for each
WD10
like criminal
meeting.
activity. So for example, something they're going to see now that the new team has been trained is like for 1080s, you'll get 2 cars for a drug call instead of like the whole PD force. Does that make sense, Dahlia?
No, yeah, it does.
So
No,
the
it does.
so
'Cause I
the
mean, in
the
an IRL
response,
scenario, you're not gonna
yeah,
bring the whole PD force just for a drug call or just
yeah, the
you know what I mean?
response for the crime is gonna determine how many officers respond.
Okay, perfect. And that was it. The last thing I had to say was I'm really super excited that y'all
Damn,
are
she
gonna
moving like the
be,
female prosy in this shit.
watching people stream, small and big streamers. Just want to remind people again to use the D10 tag just because I love watching D10. I've been playing D10 since Allowless and I've been watching D10 since Allowless. So make sure y'all using the tag.
RJ,
So
what
that way,
up?
you can be discovered and, so I can see new people as well. But other than that, WD10, love y'all.
Thank you.
W Dahlia, man.
So we'll take 2 more fellas and 2 more ladies, and then we'll call it a wrap.
Nah, they being too nice, bro. They taking too many people, gang.
Antonio, what's good?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, so I had like a question for the about the businesses, right?
Tonio. Is that one Tonio?
Say like for instance, because I wanted to do like this little record label shit because somebody had mentioned it earlier.
Nigga, I gotta go to
They
the
was talking
gym.
about the music and shit. I wanted to know like, all right, so look, if I buy a crib and I like furnish it, can I like can I furnish it as like a
RP,
studio?
yes, you can do that. Absolutely.
You could do that?
Yeah, why
and
not?
I won't get taxed for it? Like nothing?
Nigga, the government might come find your ass. You better role play that
Nah,
out.
they doing good. I'm talking shit. I'm just, bro,
Okay,
I'm gonna be
okay,
funny,
okay,
bro.
okay.
They doing amazing, bro.
That's all I really had to ask though.
Okay, all right, for sure.
Every day I damn near do the same thing, bro. It's damn near full
I'll
body.
bring up another fella. That was kind of a quick question.
Arms,
What's
legs.
good, bro? I moved you back.
Chest,
Yo, Remy.
abs.
What's up, bro?
I just got
Cardio.
a question. Just a couple
Every day.
questions. Not crazy.
Not every day,
comes
but
to
every time I go,
businesses,
it's the same shit. I don't pinpoint one thing. I do everything.
Why is it that you guys are telling me or telling the community that if you have a record, you can't work a business?
Because then it confines.
Can you do 50 burpees? Yeah, I'm sure I can.
It takes the
I'm not
civilians
going to do
out
50
the
burpees
out
right
the
now, though.
equation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so many gang members.
But I got a question though, right?
That's like
As
me
in
asking
real
you if
life,
you could gift 100
wouldn't be able to do
subs.
that.
I'm sure you can,
But in real
you're
life,
not
there's
going to do
people
that right now,
who
right?
change their life around with a record and still try to get a job. So why are you?
Do
Why-
what you're currently doing, which is trying to role play that you're changing your life,
I'm
even
not
though we know
she.
you're a dirty criminal.
Yeah.
The fuck up, bro.
I mean, you have to do that role
builds,
play.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
There
but,
are
like, they
avenues
are.
in DOJ.
He knows the solution. He's doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got to think about it for the other people. What about the people who you're trying to tell me that people got to really RP on eggshells their whole entire D10
Yes.
career
Yes, bro.
to not get a
Yes.
charge?
If they
I
want to
am,
be a
yes.
criminal, yeah.
Yeah.
You do have a chance to get your record expunged too. So you
You're
can
not getting lefty. Like you're not giving lefty.
You not getting your record expunged, bro. We got you on
That's
your
different.
rap.
Why not?
Your rap sheet. We got you on like 17 charges, bro.
We got more, buddy.
You're fried, man. But role play it out, bro. Role play it out. Who knows?
I'm owning a business, so how can you not tell me that I can't expunge a record if I'm trying to change my
If
life?
I was you, I would get a civilian to be like the face of the business. Whole time I own it. You feel me? But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna find out regardless, and I'm
Nah,
gonna
yo,
ease the
this
business.
nigga's weird. This nigga's weird. All right, that's cool. I got another thing. That's just a suggestion, right? Because I know in V8 we didn't have this in V8. I don't know like what you guys are gonna do going forward, but I suggest like maybe since we in Rocks and Kyle, I think maybe we should do like a fraud plug, like back in the day where we should do like the cash and the cards and shit like that. I don't know if y'all
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe
suggestion like that too.
I think we'll review, like we'll figure out what would be the best avenue for it. Because the plug stuff, like it was cool. But I think we need to find new ways to not only just incorporate it, like the script itself, but also find ways to like give people the control of it. Because it got kind of weird the way it was ran. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and people run it into the ground too. And then the problem is people don't know how to balance how to make money. Once they find the
burn it
fastest way
out.
to make money, they burn the shit out. You know what I'm saying? If people could just balance how they make the bread, then we wouldn't have to keep adjusting or taking shit out. You know what I mean? So
Another recommendation is if you just made money based off your actual storyline. You know what I mean?
Some of y'all are gangbangers whose family was murdered by the cartel and da-da-da, and you want to pick corn. Make it make sense, bro.
That's the same nigga who
That's
called
a
me a
fact. That's why
fan.
that corn shit is crazy.
I'll never
But at
forget
the same
that.
time, there's really not a lot of ways to make great money right now in the city unless you trap it.
And
Or
that's
mining.
why that's why we made that clear in the beginning and throughout
Correct.
the conversation. You know what I'm saying? What we plan to do.
Yeah, that's fine. But I appreciate that. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate you, brother. Lady up next.
It's it for the what's the name? It's two ladies.
Lena, what's good?
Oh.
Hey, what's up? I just want to talk about two things in the city, which is the events and PD. What I think that events should be role played in the city, like have an event office where they get paid
CTR stamp.
from,
Just chill, buddy.
whether an event is like marriage event, whether it's a party, anything, like role play, pay the event planner so they can like hire people like DJs, people like dancers. It will help open a lot of businesses and jobs in the city. And the other thing is
Chill,
PD.
Cordella. We gonna
Or
leave that
PD
behind us,
maybe
bro. We
like
gonna leave that behind us.
instead of them focusing on just like catching the criminals and fighting like the big gangs and all of that, maybe like
Please,
have
chill. We gonna leave that behind us. We don't talk
maybe
about
like
that no more.
half of
We
them
don't talk
giving
about that no
attention
more.
to that big stuff, and
We don't talk
also
about that no more.
have another department that pay attention to civilians. If they're having conflicts, if they not just neglect civilians, where the civilians will think, yo, I need to be criminal now,
Right.
yo, I need to join a gang, not neglect civilian activities or whether they're in trouble and stuff. So that's all I want to say, and thank you.
No, yeah, I appreciate that. I think that event planner job is a great idea. To be honest, I don't think we ever
Yeah.
really had something like that in the city. So I think that'd be great, RP, because I know people be getting married and they want to have like cookouts and stuff like that. So I think that's a W, for sure. So I'll talk with our event team to see if we can implement something like that.
I'm sorry, I was shaking up a little bit.
Oh, you're
I'm
good. You're
nervous.
good.
Yeah.
These little
For
niggas
P-
just
for-
scared of girls in real life. Don't worry.
For PD, that's absolutely a recommendation that we've been looking into and planning. We're planning on throwing like events for civilians, providing security for civilians for different events, and like going out there and just talking to people about stuff. So it's a great suggestion and something that will be implemented.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you, Nita. Appreciate it.
W Cooley,
Nina, I'm
man.
sorry.
W Cooley, W Cooley, W
All right,
Cooley.
one more fella here.
W Leah, W Leah, W Leah, W Leah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'll
She
bring
got
Kenny
up there and
because he's a
went
cop.
up there. I ain't gonna lie, she tough for that.
What's up, man?
Bro, I'm done driving, y'all. You ain't gotta worry
Thank
about
you.
the win.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right,
That
so
just
look,
made me
Slam,
smile.
you know, when it comes to the IP and shit with everybody, and you make it, we the creators. So when you sit here and let shit play out, but it don't go nowhere, it's because of what you've done, because of what we've done. You feel me? So all that little hop on the game, play GTA, that's some bullshit, fool. Let's hop on here, IP. So like when it come to PD and criminals, right? All y'all niggas like to do is make it easy for us. So I ain't gonna lie. Most of y'all niggas, we could rely Rico if we wanted to. Y'all don't really give RP for us to get involved in. Most of the time, we'll come up, niggas get to talking shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get back on the same time. I'm gonna be a dickhead. You're not giving no RP, fool. Nigga, all we doing is talking shit all day like we playing GTA. Let's talk about it. You hear me? Same with EMS, right? It is what you make it. So a lot of the times people got, dry ass RP with EMS, PD, or any situation. Even if you wanna make a fucking studio for some music, Slim, you gotta do that. You can't just say that to somebody and expect it to pop in front of you, Slim. You gotta rely, walk about there, get your fucking hands dirty, act like you in the crib, try and make some music, you hear me? trying to get it from the fucking mud. You're not gonna sit there, hop in the server, play the game, and expect shit to be given to you.
Exactly. 100%.
I'm just saying, like, let's get shit working, y'all. Let's have fun, fool.
Appreciate that. You're right, bro. I'm glad you said that, and that's what we all pitching. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's trying to do this thing over here, bro. That's what we trying to implement.
Especially with the crims. I ain't gonna lie, it would be really fun if we could genuinely have conversations, scenes, investigations. Because in real life, fool, then the shit y'all be doing it here, and y'all would have been gone. Y'all niggas walking around here with like 17 felonies just cuz. Like, come on, bro. Let's make this shit interesting, fool.
Nah, for real.
He came to LA, fool.
That's all you had?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just talking about the RP aspect of the server.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Just to reiterate what Kenny said, you know, without all the slim, is just, you know, the people that we have on PD don't take pleasure in sending people to jail, because that's one less person to RP with. So just give us role play and things could be better for you. Give us role play. You know, you might be let go. You might, you know, we're here to make content. So just give us and we'll give back. Simple.
Chili, guys, we'll finish it off with Chili.
Wasn't here, so she's here now. So I was like, nobody touched base on EMS, so I just felt like I should hop in for EMS. I just had a couple of things that I want to cover. So I think you know, we're planning on holding gang members. We're planning on holding PD to a higher standard to be more realistic, right? I feel like we should also do the same with EMS. Starting by like forcing people to RP out their injuries. They get hurt, they don't get to scream at me and tell them to give them a patch up, right? That shit is lame. It doesn't make people on EMS want to role play with you. I agree. EMS doesn't give RP, and me and Ava have been working to change that. We are forcing everybody, you know, to learn how to role play, and we've been doing it behind the scenes. I'm just tired of people, you know, screaming at us to give them a patch up instead of just role playing out their injuries. I just also want to hear. Ava does a great job at EMS. She's really been listening. She's been trying to change a lot of things. You know, Ava, you can speak out too. But I also thought, you know, KO, there's a lot of problems with people like having staff in KO, right? What if we put the PED behind locked doors? So if there's no, and it goes for both in Roxwood and KO. If we put the PED behind locked doors, so if there's not enough EMS, we can unlock those doors and let people use the PED instead of it having to be a minimum of, you know, whatever it was, 3 people. If it's over a minimum of 3 people, they can check in, but like we always are going to have more than 3. Does that make sense? I'm trying to explain it, it's not coming out right.
So Chili, in KO right now, for instance, there can be no people or 10 people and you could still check in.
Okay, all right, that's how it should be. Because unfortunately I feel like there's no role playing KO at all.
There isn't, which is why we're doing the whole switcheroo type thing where KO people go to Roxwood goes to KO, so they get their EMS RP. That's the plan.
And like, I don't blame EMS and KO for not wanting to roleplay because there's nothing to roleplay. There's no one really there except for NWO and like a couple of civilians that are picking corn. Or criminals, I guess they are now, but that are like picking corn. So there's not really much to do. But another idea I had was giving certain EMS roles the access to do personal invoices because a lot of time we put a bunch of effort in for a scene, say a surgery, for example, and then people don't want to pay or they don't have the means to pay. Being able to invoice them personally so that we get paid for that scene, if that's a possibility.
Instead of it going to society.
Exactly.
I think that's something that we could try to implement. It would just take the right balance of people not abusing it.
On the other side of that, there are people who will abuse it, which is sort of an issue, right?
Well, that's why you would have logs for it, right? And then also, you know, making sure everybody has body cam anytime they do a surgery or use that invoice because that's not gonna, if you abuse it, you're gone. Like, that's it.
Yo, the business with the big 5.
I just feel the EMS.
Appreciate you, I needed that.
To a higher standard.
Niggas acting real stingy today with the gifts. I ain't gonna lie. I needed that, Beezus. I ain't gonna lie.
That's just the way that I feel like.
It's act like they couldn't get us to 1850 today. I appreciate you, demon.
I agree.
Make sure y'all say thank you if y'all got gifted.
All that I had? I think that's all that I had. The only other thing I think it's too
Start
early
calling
to do,
niggas
Mark,
out
but
on
that's
this
the
shit.
conversation that you and I can have, Ava.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll have our own. I'm more than happy to meet with you. As
Our
soon as
Lakers
this is
tonight or
done, and we
what?
could talk about that part too.
Lakers tonight, Beezus, or what?
That's like a whole nother thing. But I wanted to see if anybody in the
I got
community
money
has
on them
ideas
tonight.
about how we can make
All they
EMS
gotta
better.
do is clear. I went 350.
And I also want to add, like I said, I'll add
315.
a section in the suggestions, like y'all own forum, like for service that people can chime in with their EMS suggestions too. And
50 to
obviously,
win
Ava will be
315. I think I'm
involved
gonna
with
put
that.
70 on
So
the
she can give
Rockets
you,
now.
you know what I'm
though,
saying, the
too.
feedback that y'all getting,
Since I
so we can be
already
able to
won
go off what the
the
community
first part of
likes
my
and
the first
also what
leg of
works
my
for us.
parlay.
Perfect.
All right, cool. So then, since that was more of an EMS kind of stance, I'm gonna bring up one more lady to speak.
All right, thank you.
Nah,
No problem,
W
thank you.
Remy, bro. I ain't
Yes,
gonna
thank
lie.
you. I'm sorry. Okay, so I actually have a few things that I want to say.
Who that?
One of the main things that I want to bring up, I really feel like, especially if you're someone that is like big in D10, like you're a streamer, you got motion, whatever, you're the ticket. I feel like you should be held accountable what you say in other people's chats when it comes to smaller streamers, especially women, because for some reason it's always like support when it goes bro to bro, but as soon as a female gets in the picture, it's like, oh, she the leg, she just want that purple check mark. And it's discouraging. It's
Yeah, I feel
discouraging
you.
to keep streaming the server. Like, if I'm just using them for clout, like
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
think
it's
that's right.
weird, and I think
It's
we have to
weird.
all understand, and it's not fair to y'all as ladies, but y'all have to understand these guys, they haven't had interactions with women outside their family for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what it means to have intimate moments with women. So a lot of them are kind of ill-informed on how to speak to them. You know what I'm saying? So they get in these Twitch channels and these Discord servers and these role play servers, and they just say things that, their mama would probably slap the shit out of them for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the same breath, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's opportunity for
I
us
don't be on
all
that though, chat.
to, you know what I'm saying, grow
I
as
don't be
people.
on that.
You just got to remember that we all come from different ethnic backgrounds. And some niggas might be used to, you know what I'm saying, girls
I
in their
don't be on
neighborhood that look similar to them. So they feel like they can speak to them the same way. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely agree with you on that. And I stand with you when I say that, I would like the males outside of the server to
what
treat
really-
everybody with more respect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I just feel like everyone, like, if I hear a lot of bigger streamers need to support the smaller streamers, but it's always just like bro on bro.
It ain't me though. He talking to the
Like
niggas that they
as soon
talking
as
to.
like females get in the pictures, it's like you're using them. Like what?
Yeah,
Let's be so
yeah.
for real.
And they really just proving you right in the chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
They're proving me right.
But what I'm glad about is that we have the internet now, so that these niggas are in 4K. You know what I'm saying? We see the weirdos in real time. So
I
you know what I'm saying? We can do our part to, just kind of push them out the
like,
conversation. You
Bro,
know,
I
think that's the
understand
best
that
way
what
to
I
do
could
it.
be,
Is
what
just
I
try
say
to
in somebody
push
chat
them
could
out
be
of the
held against
conversation.
me
Yeah.
whenever, my nigga. So I don't
Another
even go
thing
in
I
niggas'
wanted to
chats
touch
violating.
base on too is the lashes.
Especially a woman.
Can you tell me how much like the lowest paying drug is?
The only shorty I really
I wouldn't be
violate,
able to
bro,
share that information.
The only shorty I really be violating is Winter, and that's the homegirl, and I be violating her char.
Because I want to know.
Yeah, nah, I like you would have to figure that
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like the lashes should be under that.
And she be violating me.
Because we do 4 tables. 4 tables. We do 4 tables. You know how long that is?
I never said
Just to get a little $100. And then on top of that, we get so many shitties.
Yeah.
So much. It takes way too long to sell them lashes.
Well, you got to grind and shine.
Well, yeah, I
Know
mean,
what I'm
you could
saying?
just make it a little bit more worth it. Like, not everyone
will-
has jobs.
That's true. That's true. But see, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are giving something that is not accessible to everyone else. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn,
it's
why
not
they
going to be,
violating, like,
you know what I'm saying, the easiest. So we try to find a balance for it. But I can tell you that as more plugs come out and like more drugs start getting sold, we will adjust everything. You know what I'm saying? So you will see updates and changes come with it. For sure.
This is crazy.
Okay. All right. I mean, I understand that it's free. I see a lot of people saying it's free. It's still a lot of work. It's still a lot of work to do.
I think they say that because it's just like, you know, it just comes the aspect of where's the trade back? You know what I'm saying? Like if y'all were just able to do something and just make it cost you nothing, it's kind of, we have to make it some type of difficult for you. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you could just have it free and easy and all the ladies would just have all the money in the server. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I'm not saying to make it like crazy, but $100 is crazy.
I get what you're saying.
And I'm not trying to say like, oh, make it like $1,000 per. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that, but a little bit more worth it isn't asking for too much.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you know, and that, you know, that's your opinion. Some ladies might feel a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's our job to find the balance that works for everybody.
Okay, well, those are the main things that I wanted to talk about.
Awesome. All right, bet. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're gonna call it a wrap there. It's been, you know, two and a half hours. I appreciate everybody who took their time to come and listen to all of this.
Damn, they just followed
like I said, we will have minutes from this. So, you know, if you want to go over stuff with me, I would, you know, try to find time to talk to everybody. Thank you to everybody that pulled up, including the staff team. It takes all of us to make this shit great again. You know what I'm saying? We put in yesterday behind us and we looking forward to tomorrow, bro. So I look forward to seeing y'all movies and shit, bro. Let's make this shit great again. I'll holla at y'all niggas.
You said that you love me, I know what I want. When I look at you, I know you're the one. Can't see anyone, I'm blind to your love. Can you wake me up? Life up, I told you I almost gave my life up. Gave it to my 10 and I